you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good afternoon. What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I'm back with another video. And my God, we did the multiplayer podcast yesterday. Um, and my God, things always go left, man. My brother, my financial and my spiritual advisor, J Dubs, was attacked not only by a pony, it's getting crazy out in these streets, but by a Wii U weirdo, a professional wrestler that wrestles in high school, gyms and shit in cafeterias, man. A man of regular morale. You know what I mean? Like I said, multiplayer pilots, it was crazy, man. Crazy. Good show, though. It was always entertaining, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get a little hot and heated on the air. Normally after the show, everything will be alright. Everybody put in a game or two. Like I told you before, only seen... Let me see. What's it? You know what? We like to look at the common denominator. A couple of the multiplayers, there were threats of violence. Usually with D and K, was always been with D. D and P Rock, D and Alex, and D and K Mega. So D might be the aggressive here, and he also did some Clap King black ass too. I can't forget about that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got a class. I'm about to hop on it right now. It's going down. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta see my DMs, man. I'm gonna start showing my DMs, man. Shit out here looking spooky, right? You know, that's why I said, man, I'm trying to again I gotta find my Ram. I don't know what the hell my Rambo get up there. Somebody didn't touch my shit. But that's why I'm trying to tie these houses together, man. Put it into the council war. You know what I mean? Either power, don't matter. Like I told you right now, Neth is good at keeping records. And I'm trying to help my pony brethren. That's not about power. Everybody ain't talking about it ain't about power. Was out there bragging how good their PS4 Pro look. Everybody's out there bragging about power, gaming on the Pro or gaming on the X. We got to keep this thing a buck and call this thing down the middle. We don't want to listen. We don't want to be looked at like the GRG or the Fox News of gaming. You know what I mean? We got to call a ball, a strike, or a spade. We got to keep this thing a buck all the way across the line. You know what I mean? Regardless of however it make your favorite company look, whatever. You know what I mean? Like look, same thing with crossplay. I was right in front of center. You know what I mean? See, don't you got a pony? Ain't about having no pony contract. I'm with anything that's moving gaming forward. Right now, I'm having so much fun playing with PlayStation guys. PC guys are weirdos. Playing with PlayStation guys. Buy one game and play with everybody. Like that's the dope. EA, get your shit together. Battlefield needs crossplay. All these games need to be crossplay. Mortal Kombat just added that, so I done got back in that playing against PlayStation guys or whatever. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to choose. Like a lot of these multiplats again, I get for free. Joker's trying to keep me on the Xbox. I know some people that know some people too, and I get a lot of them for free. Some of them I give away. You know what I mean? But like I said, you know, I can buy one. Like I said, far as I can't listen. I'm keeping it funky right now. I can't do shooters on the PlayStation 4. Everybody say get the actual C40. Yeah, say get the Nikon. I paid about $160 for that, but the input lag on that was crazy. You know what I mean? They told me you gotta put it in. There's a patch you gotta update, and I ain't going through all that shit. You know what I mean? And what is it? What was my Joy-Con controls? It's over there. You know what I mean? I ain't going through all that shit there. You know what I mean? You know that. But like I said, you know, we got some more rumors. Like it's looking crazy out. You got PC guys up there. Parker's still up there fussing. I thought they shut Parker ass up yesterday. He told me he was doing some screen some spec testing, and kind of found he was telling me he was doing stuff at 4K 89 frames per second. Kind of found his TV's only 4K 30 hertz. Like shit's looking spooky out here. He ran off the show, but he back to talk more shit. Like Parker crazy. Listen, I listen also too. I just put up on the page for those that sign up for the Patreon. I just put up a brand new Expand Your Mind there. Crazy as hell. For those that joined the channel, reach out to me on Twitter. Inbox me, let me know who you are, your name on Twitter. On what you call it. I'll also give you guys access to Patreon content. And if you don't, and those that subscribe to me on Twitch, but those also that I'll give them to, they'll be rocking out super chat. I give you access to a lot of stuff that go on behind the scenes. Like I had to listen. Some of the shit that go on behind the scenes can be a show in itself. Like I still got a bunch of stuff that I never released, but I think I'm gonna start doing that because I don't think I ever got D and Alex. You know what I mean? Like that was, or even D and Porter Rock, and when D lost his accents, Porter Rock, listen to my voice. I eat your face. Like shit was crazy, man. Well, I hear some ringing in my ear. I don't know what the hell going on here, but I'm about to hop in with these guys right now. I guarantee you, they ain't there hiking. Hold up, my man Bob Dole. Tell Post get off Jay's mom show starting. Man, Bob Dole, what's going on, good brother? I think Bob Dole follow me on Twitter, right? That's the same Bob Dole. Shout out to you, good brother. If I'm not mistaken. Nah, Jay, my man posted the doctor though. He might hop in on the way home. Cradle said he was gonna hop in, but I got a few. I remember with a class of misfits, man. Scuff make the best controllers, and I understand it. I'm not negating that they do, but the dual shock lineup, I need a Scuff controller that's shaped like the Xbox controller. You know what I mean? I need one like that. You know what I mean? Because I can't do it with the even about this Joy-Con one here, right? It's cool, but when it comes to fighter, you know what I mean? I think I'm a esports player when it comes to fighters. I can't my hand, bro. Listen, for shooters. I'm sorry. Look, you see this? Oh, you guys can look. If you guys can see that, I don't know if you guys can see it. Look. This is my look. Literally, my hands. I got big ass hands. Pause. They rub and they knock, and it just feels so. Let me see if you guys can see what I'm saying. It just feels awkward to me. Like I don't know. It doesn't feel natural. I need one up here. I need one right here. That's the way I can do it. But anyway, I'm about to hop in with these guys right now. Hold on, right now. Boop. We're in here. Hold up, the show is live. We got my brother. Oh, Noah's in here now. Neff be right back. Buck.
Big Money will be right back.
Oh, Big Money be right back. All right. Big Money right there. Oh, yeah, it's right there. But Buck, you got the show up?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on one second. We can shut everybody
What's up?
C-Dub, C-Dub makes the best controllers. I heard they. I like the Elite. You know what? I think the Scuffs. Say this controllers may be more durable because the Elites were having problems. With but anything I buy, I get a show and so on. But that's why I would give Microsoft credit for. If you got it from the Microsoft, you just take that damn Elite controller back. That's all I play on was Elite controllers. And I took the white. I had the white one I saved for. I had the white one. I even have a Gears of War Elite one. I never really played with it or whatever. But I saved the white one to open up with my Gears 5, console. And then it was started drifting like a month in. Took this shit back to the store. They gave me the Elite version 2. You know what I mean? I'm loving the Elite version 2. You know what I mean? But yeah. It's awesome. But we're going to shout you guys out. We're going to get into the show. We got some crazy, some serious shit. Like motherfucking Kid Makers, some serious shit going on. My DMs are jumping. What's going on? Who that is? Who said who that Pizza?
Yes, sir. What's happening?
What's going on, good brother? Like I said, my DMs are jumping. Hey, Buck, you got to shout everybody out, man. We get this damn thing started.
We got Henshin a Go Baby.
What's going on with your voice, brother? You chopping the screw?
Buck, you got
man, still doing that? God damn it!
Damn.
It's OBS.
You got an effect on that shit,
there's this bug that always happens with OBS and Discord.
You got that Corona.
Hey, brother, you
sound like Darth Vader.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, why you got OBS on? You still recording? You can stop recording.
Check. No, I closed OBS down.
Is
it still there?
Let me see. Say something again. Damn.
Check. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You sound like a black
God
dude,
damn it.
Yeah.
I've had this. Somebody else has had this bug before.
Wait, I know. Hey, hold on. Hey, Noah, you in front of your computer, Noah?
Yeah.
Do me a favor, bring the show up, man. The Buck sounding crazy right now. Buck.
Look, I figure it was the last day of Black History Month. So
Buck about to scare the white folks, man.
Last day.
Hey, do me a favor. Hey, Noah, could you bring the show up and shout everybody out, man?
Discord, though.
While I'm posting this shit here in a couple of the things, we get it started with the day show. Well, hop out and hop back in. God damn, that man sound crazy.
Raheem Williams, Tip Diamond. You got it, Noah?
Hold on, I'm pulling up. Here we go. I see the $2 holler from Bob Dole.
We got that.
J-Dub and Z share what started the coronavirus. Mac City Entertainment was good. Hey, Peter Shooter, what's up, bro? None of your business. Nice Start Games, Brendan Hall, Phantom Kraken, a.k.a. Joe Hansel.
Yeah.
Massive Murders, Devin got the box. What's up, brother? Rocket Billy, Red Cadillac, Sim
Rocket
Zims,
Billy, Red
Dark Linear.
Cadillac.
Hey, y'all got some cool ass names,
Yeah,
bro.
you do.
Zaire De La Ghetto.
Zaire De La Ghetto.
JKS got code 17. Tage the Mage. Tage the Mage? What's good, brother?
Yeah, Tage got his T-shirt. Yeah.
Eric the Red 06. Raheem Williams. Luther. Person Infound. What's up, yo? Person was on Call of Duty with us the other night. What's
That's
up,
the same person? That Percy or Persona? I thought it was Persona, but yeah, shout out to him.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, you say you nice like yourself.
All right.
Yeah, what else? Who else you got?
$1.99 from Cedar 357. Scuff make the best controllers. FN.
Yeah.
Ricky Brown. What's up, Rick?
Ricky Brown.
Uncle Ricky.
Jenny from the block. What's good? Rafe the Emperor. I see you. I ain't forget about you, brother. T Easy 83. We all made PlayStation Nation. What's good?
T Easy was good, boy.
I've been had skills. Gaming Despair was good, brother. LCM Core, Madman, Bungie, what's up? TV Boy 706 was good, bro. Repping that 706 area code. I see you. And Eon 8, what's up, yo?
That's it, man. They shut you guys out. You be so kind. It's to hit the like button, man.
Hey, Rick the Emperor. You good with that shotgun?
Yeah, hey, Tony. You can handle that shotgun? Yeah, that was Rafe, man. Rafe, man, was out there bucking.
What up, man? UPT. What up?
Word is born. He pushed. Hey, my man, Rafe the Emperor, man, hopped in the motherfucking live stream, slid smoothing the Neff DMs. Like, yo, sure you can handle that shotgun. I said, bro, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Come with me, Tony. We gonna lay down ground fire. Like, that shit was crazy, bro. Shout out to Rafe, man. Rafe, my motherfucking brother, man. Rafe funny as hell. But yeah, man. Noah.
What's good, bro?
These gaming streets have been on fire. My DMs, right? Of course, with the my Pony brothers don't want me to go back to the Xbox. It ain't about that, man. You know what I mean? You know, all I'm saying is be fair about me. Be fair. That's all. Be fair, man. That's all that I ask. Is be fair, right? Y'all signed me for 2 used games and 3 months of PS Plus, man. You know what I mean? If anybody could sell sand on beach, ice cubes to an Eskimo, or Tic Tac to a well, it is me. I can make that 9.2 T flop look like 25 T flops. I'm trying to tell you, Jack. You know what I mean? But like I said, the gaming streets is on fire. PlayStation guys are mad. PC guys are mad. Xbox fans are happy. GDC was canceled. Is E3 next? We got a few topics we're gonna talk about here today.
I hope not.
You know what I mean? We got a few topics we're gonna talk about today. I mean, I got sent it all to my peoples, right? One the young boy grip. Hold on, it's the last one right here. Hold up, one more. This last one. We're gonna get into the show. Let's start from this, right? And you game on PC, and you was gaming on PC last night. You had some troubles, right? And I want to say this, right? I don't have anything against guys that prefer to play on PC. Well, my issue is with PC guys that game on PC that play, and you know, how you say, put themselves in this console's conversation.
How's your business?
It's no one cares. I'll keep saying no one cares about your personal computer. Well, I already got the next generation. That's their favorite. I already got the. I already got the net. Well, cool, motherfucker. What the fuck asked you? Nobody asked you what your screensaver is. What you have as a mouse pad? What are you talking about? The Xbox and the PlayStation. And man, I say Nintendo. Like I don't understand. You know what I mean? But a lot of them, how should I say, are feeling upset, a little beside themselves. May not feel as comfortable in the bedroom because Microsoft are now suspects of this motherfucking 12 T-flop goddamn demon. Even Parker's still in fucking denial, right? I don't know what the fuck is going on. No, like I said, yeah. But I'm just saying,
no. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying this. Like even you gaming on PC, and that's why I don't prefer to game on PC. Not really my thing. Because I like to sit down and play. You know, you got booted out the game, and they brought it and load a texture, shaders, and all. I ain't got time for all that shit, man. Got much an automatic update. But what do you think the issues between the PC guys?
Well, let me tell you about mine. Before we do that, hey, shout out to Dirt Greedy with the $2 holla. Buck sound like a dehydrated Van Diesel.
Oh
Yes,
shit!
you
shit.
Hey, you ain't lying about that dirt.
I had to unplug.
Y'all starting already? God damn. Hey man, the chat, shout out to chat, man. Y'all fucked me up. Y'all had me curling up in my bed yesterday, man. Y'all talking about me so fast, man.
Oh,
That's
That's how
fucked
they
up.
do it.
Hey, I
That's
ain't
how they
lying.
That's
do it,
fucked
nigga,
up,
bro.
chat. Y'all
Well, let me
talk about your man like that. Don't do me like that. Y'all had me scared, man. I didn't even want to come back on the show, man.
That's how they
Yeah.
do it, nigga, bro.
let me before we go into
That's
the PC dude. Let me tell you what happened last night. So I downloaded that update. I had it updated on my Xbox and the PC. And sometime on the
There we
PC
go.
version of Call of Duty, you get this message saying
Shaders installing.
optimization, but it paused. So we playing the game, right? And the frame rate just kept stuttering, dog. Like, and we were down, we brought it back to like it was like 72 tied or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But that shit just
Oh,
went
so-
bonkers, bro. I couldn't do shit.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know.
See,
That's something.
it ain't my dog shit PC. That's just the PC platform.
Yeah, your PC is dog shit.
It is, but that ain't why I've had those seeing through walls and shit. It was because of that weird shit.
Yeah.
Blame that on the whoever makes Call of Duty.
But again, the reason why I prefer consoles is the simplicity of them, right? Now, and again, I have no issue with someone that chooses the game on PC. Hey, more power to you. If you're looking for Boulder's Gate 15, whatever the fuck is about to come out, hey, listen, Feliz Navidad. I'm all for you. But my thing is though, why they just feel the need to compare their PC to this $500 console?
They're insecure, man. That's what it is. They're insecure.
They're new PC guys. I'm telling you, they're
about
refugees
it.
from the console war.
Think about it, Z. Let's say
They're
you
Xbox guys.
let's say you spent top dollar for a Ferrari, bro. You ride around a Ferrari, and you take pride in that Ferrari, right? Everybody else riding around in Toyotas and whatever, right? But let's say that the price of the Ferrari just suddenly drops. Now everybody got a Ferrari. Now you don't pay top dollar for this Ferrari, but now everybody paying Toyota prices for the Ferrari. Wouldn't you feel some type of way?
I just say, man, if I knew better, I'd do better. I just say, listen here, man.
Listen, the PC guys that don't care to spend that money and they spend that money and they always upgrade. The money is not it's not a thing.
It's an
Bro,
investment.
no matter how much money you make, bro. There's always you always trying to spend the least amount of money, bro.
I was gonna say, bro, just because you got it don't mean you just throw it on anyone.
I don't know.
Well, look, take Parker for example. Parker just got his taxes, right? He got $14.
My tax. I got other avenues of income.
Not a problem.
SSI.
Don't get yourself in that on the stream, right?
SSI tax.
All right, my man said he fighting bare nickel bar fights behind the bar, underground fighting. No, I mean Fight Club. All right, not a problem, Parker. We understand that, right? What I'm saying, when he just got his taxes, he spent $1,300. He got $1,400. Spent $1,350 on the PC, $50 on scratches off, right? You see the news right now of this Xbox coming from Microsoft that the Xbox One Series X, I hate that name, is going to be 12 T flops. Now Parker has a 2070 Super, right? He just spent again $1,400. So God, he's looking like right away he's defensive. He talking about specs on papers, real world performance. He charging me the $100 for benchmarks and all types of shit. He don't understand that 12 was bigger than 9.
Hold on, okay, go. I'm gonna let you go.
Park, I don't even see what the argument's about. 12 is bigger than 9.
No. Here's the argument is this,
And it's
right?
newer architecture too.
Man, Pizza, be quiet for a minute now. Calm down, Pizza.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, what he said, well, the X Series X on dog walk your PC. I said, no, it's not.
Okay.
It's still a lot of unknown about the Series X. So until we gotta wait. That's all I'm saying. It's speculation at this point, right?
So you say it's conjecture at this point.
Parker, we already got it set up that when these games come out.
That's right. We go model.
Dual
stream. Me and Z. Don't bitch out, Z. Don't say, oh,
what is in your rig, Parker?
Don't tell me you got shot again.
I hope not.
You guys can pick a game, preferably. I say Xbox exclusive.
Well, I'm just saying,
like
Parker,
Xbox, like Infinite or something.
Hey, Parker.
Yeah.
I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, right?
Okay.
I'm not saying that I can do 3-digit math without a pencil, paper, or a calculator. That's not my claim to fame. But basic mathematician here, we're talking about 9 and 12.
Okay.
You keep saying specs on paper, cool. Then real world performance, I get it, right?
Okay.
Are you saying magically this console is going to lose 3 T-flops out in the world?
Okay,
They
check this
kinda
out though.
optimized
But
it for the
what else do
console.
we know about like the system or the
Okay,
GPU and its functions? That's what I'm saying though.
okay.
There's
So
still
what
some
we do?
unknowns,
We
man.
do
Bro,
know.
don't come on. Don't tell me you and Parker still at this, bro.
No, but Parker's at it with himself.
Yeah.
Parker's
We
at
can
it with
spend an
himself.
hour materializing.
Parker.
We'll
Parker
hear
had
what you
that.
got to say, man. Have
Parker,
you
you still got
sell
virus
beauty
remorse?
pies, nigga.
You still haven't done something for me. I told you to go on your task
Man, who
manager
the fuck
right
is
now
nigga?
and tell
Nigga,
me exactly. You said nothing on your PC
nigga. Why
it's
I'm
not
listening
Hello.
in the
to you,
background.
nigga?
Open
If
up
you
your
got
task
Windows,
manager
yeah. If
and
you
then
got
scroll
Windows
down
10,
and tell me what's running on the background on your PC. You said nothing is running, right?
yeah,
Nah, I disabled all the background. That's why I make the PC run
You can't
slower.
disable some of this stuff. What are you
you can
talking?
disable a lot
You
though.
can't,
But yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of shit in
but
Windows
not the
10
operating
that you just
system.
have no
That's
No,
control
not the
my
over.
point.
operating. I ain't worried about the
They
operating
fuck you
system
over.
though. I'm
Parker,
good.
and
I ain't worried
Parker,
about that.
Parker, I'm gonna be real. You keep bringing up this 1080p. That Series X is gonna stump your 2070 Super.
Where's the proof
resolution.
today? That's
At higher,
speculation, Noah.
at
Speculation.
higher resolutions, it's gonna stump your PC.
Speculation. Because you malnutrition, so you making up shit right now. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you now
Drink some
good.
water, nigga. You thirsty right now, nigga. You
All
dehydrated.
right, okay.
Hey man, Parker crazy than motherfucker, bro.
Hey, yo, guys, how about
Parker,
this,
you
Parker?
got
So what if it does? Would you feel
not
foolish?
T-flops, bro.
No, I would
Parker,
not.
your hardware is out there.
Man, you out it,
Hey Parker,
motherfucker.
are you a
Bro.
PC gamer? Like you prefer PC over console? Because if that's the
Here's the
case,
thing,
then you
like,
good.
He literally just got a console, bro, less than 2
He's
months
still
ago.
with them virus
I mean,
remorse.
PC.
what I'm saying
Try
is,
to,
If you're a PC gamer, then you just gonna prefer the PC. But if you a
yeah, that's what
console
I'm trying
dude,
to
you
tell
kind of
him.
played yourself.
I
Okay,
mean,
You
Peter.
got the
only
options,
console I
Parker.
prefer to play will be like the PS5
Not a
when it
problem.
releases.
Cool.
Whenever.
But the
Okay.
PS5 is going to dog walk your PC too. But hold up. Check that out.
That's
Let's pay the
not
bill.
facts, though. Give me some facts, Z.
Okay, no problem. Tage the Mage, right? He said, we're set to get NVIDIA's new GPUs. Absolutely, this quarter. That will most likely have more than 12 T-flops, probably most likely, and probably be cheaper than the RTX 2000 series due to second-gen ray tracing. Listen, here's the thing, right? No one's negating that. When we're talking about bang for buck, and I'm going to say this again, shout out to Tage the Mage, right? You can take any PC out there for $500. Let's say if the Series X costs $600. You take any PC out there for $600, right? You can put whatever you want in, but your limit is $600. Should I give you $700? And I will bet my last dollar for me getting into heaven, if there is a heaven up there, may God forgive me for my sins.
Well, not for your black ass.
That the motherfucking Series X will have to have it would have its way with it. It will put that bitch in the Cobra clutch, the finger four leg lock, and break that man's neck like motherfucking Black Baron did.
Oh, but what I'm gonna say this, though, Z.
No, hold on. I gotta take one step further.
Oh, you ain't finished?
One step further. You could take any PC. We keep it real simple, right?
Man.
This is what you understand. What is the PS4? 1.8 T flops, and the Xbox One S is 1.3. You could take any PC out there with 2 T flops, right? And compare it to the PlayStation 4. Benchmark it. And that PS4 will run circles around that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That'd be logical. I don't know why logic jumped out the window with this PC shit. Like these niggas.
What are we doing here?
Because they're console refugees.
Oh, okay, it could be fun.
Hey, hold up.
telling
D, before you go, I just want to say I was on the show. I got kicked off when I asked the question. When I said you said it would be around a 2080, between a little above a 2080. I remember you saying that, and I was on that show, and I asked Z's homeboy, I forget his name. I said, "How you know it won't be that strong?" And he booted me off the show.
Wow.
Now it seems like
about King's Blood. Yeah, he in Miami now.
Yeah. King's Blood. He booted me off the show because I asked that question.
King
Now
he abused power.
Yeah.
It seems like what you prophesied that day, D, is coming into fruition.
Well, it's not. I would say it was a little more than a prophecy. Sometimes when I do my shows, I would say my opinion is my opinion. When I do my shows, shout out to D. I'm gonna ask you a question. I throw things out.
D the one that said it, that he was going at D.
Yeah, I did a show about me about a year ago, or whenever it was, right? And I was saying that these next generation consoles are going to dog walk the shit out of a lot of motherfuckers' PCs. You know, it's 2080. I kept it simple to the 2080, right? Then you had these articles come out because I know some people, they know some people, right? And they said I was bugging, and you're not gonna get no No, you be lucky if you get 9 T flops in the next Xbox or 10. The 2080 is this, and like I'm like, all right, okay, fine, whatever, right? But this is what we're talking about, D. You are a PC guy. Now, Parker, what's your specs of your PC, Parker?
My specs is a Ryzen 7 3700X, a RTX 2070 Super, 16 gigs of RAM.
All right.
And, the CPU is 3.6 gigahertz. My CPU.
All right.
Not a dog shit rig by no stretch of imagination.
Okay. So he's arguing that the Series X it can't outperform 12 T flops. It's not going to.
It hasn't been proven yet. So we gotta wait and see.
All right. Okay. So let me just eviscerate him right now.
Eviscerate. How about you benchmark your PC against mine?
First of all, we know that the Xbox Series X GPU is based off of RDNA 2. Okay.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It's the second generation of their RDNA architecture. Now, the first generation of their RDNA it does have some RDNA elements, so it is a new architecture, but they also use some stuff from GCN. So it's not full RDNA, right? So now you're on RDNA 2 where there's nothing from GCN there. It's completely 100% new architecture, and as well, it's a lot more efficient. Okay, so keep that in the back of your head now.
Hold on.
Now, this console is 12 teraflops of GPU power. So let's forget about RDNA 2. We know what RDNA 1 does already because we have a 5700 XT.
Mine's beat that card.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, a 5700 XT is about
9.75 or 6 gig teraflops.
About 9 teraflops, right? So now we have 12 teraflops. Now the 5700 XT, it competes with the 2070 Super, right?
Yes, that's correct.
They go back and forth, okay? Now we know that the Xbox Series X GPU is 12 teraflops, which is higher than the 9.6 of the 5700 XT. That competes with the 2070 Super. So right there, it supersedes it. Without even thinking about RDNA 2.
Hold on, now check this out, D. You are a man of say vicarious, sketchy background, right?
Hey.
So, like I said,
this nigga can't spell.
God damn, bro.
No, but we saw
Hello.
everything that my PC could do, though, as far as customization, though, right? So it would not be able to do.
Okay. So let me just eviscerate you. Let me eviscerate you once again because you
like 60 frames on Assassin's Creed.
Listen.
When you say customization, what are you talking about, Parker? Customizing what?
A 5700 XT competes with the 2070 Super. This is already more powerful than a 5700 XT. And now let's add back in that it's RDNA 2.
On paper, though, right?
Not on paper. Is the 5700 XT 9.6 teraflops? Hold on a second. Is the 5700 XT 9.6 teraflops competing with a 2070 Super on paper or in the real world?
But check this out, though, right?
Right? Hold on a second. So let's just.
We're not gonna do this bullshit, Z.
Oh my God.
You sound like Z.
Hey, Parker, let him finish. You can go, Parker.
Don't make me go and get Gary.
Hey, let him finish, Parker.
Let him
Go
finish.
ahead, Z. My bad. Go
So
ahead.
the 5700 XT, not on paper, in the real fucking world, competes with a 2070 Super. We know that this GPU is 12 teraflops, so it's already more powerful than the 5700 XT. Not on paper because it's if we even wanted to say it's the same architecture, it already beats it. But it's not the same architecture. It's an architecture above it, which is more efficient, which is more powerful. Like, come on, what are we doing?
I tell you one, though, right?
This is an obvious thing.
Calm the fuck down, Z. You from Canada, right? Know your place. Now,
if I can recall the war, if I can recall the war of 1912, the Americans found their place when we beat their ass. I'm just saying.
Historical fact.
I'm just bugging. Just go ahead.
Yeah, I know.
No, you say that, though, but it's still a lot of stuff that's like unproven about what in the Series X, though.
What's unproven? The architecture, the first generation of the architecture is already out there performing.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question, Z. If you know, Z. Hold on, be quiet. Hold on. You get your turn.
It's D, not Z.
Yeah, D, like D-back or D-botch. What textures would a Series X be running at?
Ultra.
Higher than what you.
Has that been confirmed? Or you talking out your ass again like you usually do?
5700 XT. What textures does it fucking run? Ultra. This is more powerful. This is more powerful than a 5700 XT. What are we doing here? Another thing, Parker. In a console, they have a thing that's called to the metal. So they're actually able to extrapolate more performance out of that GPU than they would on the equivalent PC because they're to the metal. It's already 12. Hold on a second. You're not grasping this part though. It's already 12 teraflops, which is more. Right? Hold on a second. Let me finish my sentence. It's already 12 teraflops, which is more powerful than a 5700 XT, and it's not even on the same architecture. It's on a greater architecture. You think it's going to perform less than if it were on the same architecture? Come on.
My question was, let me add this. Hey, Parker. Your 2070 Super has 448 gigabits per second memory. The Xbox Series X has 560 minimum. So that shit's gonna run circles around your GPU.
It's capable of running better textures because of the bandwidth.
But I didn't ask you that.
You just asked him. You know what? No. Hey, you know what? To be fair, Parker. You know what? To be fair, because maybe I'm just giving. I'm thinking you're trolling. You really don't know. Ask your question. I'll answer.
No, he for real. He for real.
What I'm saying is, a lot of other stuff you don't know what to do. Listen, check this out, right?
No.
They said up to 120 frames, right?
Oh my God.
Well, all that must have under the hood, right?
Right.
So why not more frames than 120 then? You know what I'm saying?
Because I think they just want to. I think for two reasons. One, I think they want to commit to the 120 frames per second because it's something they know they can achieve, so they don't want to overclaim shit here. Number one. Number two, if you're looking at the HDMI 2.1 specifications at 4K, the max you're getting is 120 frames per second. So, so if it's running at 160, if it's running at 160, it's running at 170 frames per second. You're not going to see those frames because of the refresh rate. 4K is at 120 hertz max.
Let me add to that.
What? That's the truth.
Parker, when you run frames, you know what? When you run higher frames, you know
him why it works.
Say it again.
Have you ever looked at the thermals of your PC when you're running high frames?
Yeah,
it runs hotter. So being that this is a cold environment and they're trying to keep the console cool, they don't want you to run super high frame rates. They're going to cap it at 120. They don't want. We don't want a red ring of death.
So what we don't know is
hold on. You know what's crazy? Though? Even though the PS5 might be 9.2 T-flop, it might still outperform your PC, Parker. It will.
Allegedly.
That's not allegedly, because it hasn't been proven yet. So it's not factual.
Bro, I own a 2070 Super, and the 2070 Super, you can do 4K 60 on a lot of games. Some other games you can't do 4K 60. You got to bump the settings down to high. But for most games, it comes pretty close to 4K 60. But on the console, once again, you're gonna have 4K 60 as a baseline. Because I'm not and some games are gonna run at 120 frames per second. There are. Now you're gonna find out later on. Hold on a second. You're gonna find out later on this year when AMD releases Big Navi on the PC. So the Xbox Series X's big brother, and NVIDIA releases their 3000 GPUs. You're gonna hear them talking about 4K 120 frames per second.
I just want to read this right here before we switch topics. I'm gonna get the bills right.
Okay.
Are you satisfied now, Parker?
Listen, all I'm saying, check this out, D.
Oh man,
I don't think my whole argument is this, right?
Why are you having an argument?
Leave it, bro. Leave it.
Question. Be quiet, Z.
Hey, Parker, are you looking at the screen? Listen, before I'm gonna let you speak. Are you looking at this live stream?
No, not right now.
Bring up the live stream. Let me know when you get the live stream up.
Hey, Drunken Master, $2.
Yeah.
He said it's 2020. We moved from console war to T-flops war. Facts.
Yeah. That's fact. Let me know when you get the show up.
Okay, hold on.
And we got one from my man Bob Dole. Hold on, let me get that. You read that from Bob Dole? Said something about the coronavirus. Hold on, we got another one.
Oh shit. Your 2070 Super is like 5 cards under the.
Hey man, you know what Parker remind me of? Parker remind me of. Can you imagine Parker trying to explain the flux capacitor to Einstein, and he want to explain to him how it works?
Hey yo, that's what I'm telling Parker. You arguing about shit that's not even.
I'm on it right now.
All right, do you see the screen?
Yo, Z. Okay, good.
I'm not even talking about the teraflops, right?
Okay.
Now, what's the name of this magazine? What's it? This is
PC Gamer.
PC Gamer. This is a PC, not for console, PC, right? And it says there are different ways of looking at this. Analyze just the raw FBR 32 numbers.
Let's read the whole thing. I see that.
The Xbox Series X offers up to around 20% more graphics powers than AMD's Radeon RX 5700 XT.
Okay.
Oh, that's
it's also
right here.
Nipping at the heels.
Oh, okay, wait. XT.
Okay,
check this out. The XT. This is very important now here, Parker. I'm gonna read this again. Just the raw FP 32 numbers. The Xbox Series X offers up to 20% more graphics powers than AMD's Radeon RX 5700 XT. Here's the RX 5700 XT. Here is under that is your RTX 2070 Super.
You gotta go up though. You just under
No.
Oh, that's
the
not
Radeon
okay. I say
RX 5700 XT, and what's under that?
Okay, we got my favorite, the 2070 Super, right there.
All right. What does the RX 70 have? 9.75 for T-flops.
It outperforms the ones that's above them also.
Okay. And what do you have under there? Your card is 9.062 T-flops. Now, according to PC Hardware Magazine here, they're all about PCs. Don't give a fuck about no console war. There are different ways of looking at and analyze just the raw numbers. The Xbox Series X offers up around 20% more graphics power than AMD's Radeon RX 5700 XT. Like, why are we still even arguing about this, Parker?
Hold on, Z. I got. Go further down on that too. Also, what's up? Go ahead, Z. Go further down. We're talking about the 120 frames and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, Parker.
Z, you gonna
moving right along. Moving right along.
Yeah. Let's move right along.
Moving right along. Let me close this up.
Ricky Brown for the $5. He said Parker is in denial. Somebody please pray for him, and we got to change the subject.
Yeah. Hold on.
I didn't see no Bob Dole.
Hold on. We got hold up. Yeah, Bob. We get Bob Dole, J Dub, and Z share what started the Canova rivals. All right, we got Dirk Gritty, Dirk the Buck Sonic at the Hydrogen Diesel. Taze the Maze. We're set to get NVIDIA GPUs this quarter. Yes, we are. That will most likely have more than 12 T-flops and probably be cheaper than the RTX 2000 series, due out with second-gen ray tracing, most likely. Drunken Masters 2020 we moved from the console war to the T-flop war. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, they were talking about the T-flop war to start the last generation, 1.3 versus 1.8. We right back at it again. Ricky Brown said Parker is in denial.
You read that one already.
Somebody please pray for him, or we have can we have a change of you coming right along? Here go my brother Ancaster. Series X is closer to a 2080 Ti, and there will be new cards out for AMD and NVIDIA before new consoles get released. Sorry, Parker, your GPU will be the medium card soon. It's already the medium card here. Top Dog 2K17 donated $2. He said D is a wannabe tech guy that works at Best Buy. Here we go with the disrespect guy.
Okay.
Change the Maze. She said 4K at 120 frames. 9,000 pixels, say even A20 struggles to do that in new gen games. All right.
Yeah, fuck you talking about
I'm a fan of the that, but lower his volume and raise yours. Hold on one second. Let me go make sound. Hold on. That PC shit. I ain't touched nothing. And let me go ahead and turn my shit up right quick. Sound panel.
These schoolies, Cuba Gooding radio motherfuckers from Soup Kitchen.
Yes,
$2.
Soup Kitchen.
Anytime D want to do a benchmark test, he can put his rig against mine.
Oh shit! All right.
He got heart. Show up.
First of all, let him finish the bill.
My rig would perform the same as your fucking rig because it's the same specs. What are we doing? My second rig that I have, my Radeon 7 will beat that one.
Hell no. What GPU in that second?
Parker, why are you still sitting here arguing with people? God. Your damn PC is a piece of shit, okay? It can't goddamn fight nothing. It can't beat nothing. This damn Xbox is gonna come up in here and stone cold stunner the shit out of your goddamn.
I'm gonna be fair though. His 2070 Super it's fine. It's fine spec. It's not a weak piece.
He made an initial investment.
Okay,
you're good.
It may be fine. But at the same time, T-flops.
But at the same time, how much did you pay for that, Parker?
No, the whole thing was at $1,350, $1,400.
And the Xbox Series X,
you spent your whole check
around
on that
$500.
No,
you can't tell me that a lot of people are going to buy this system.
But he's making that initial investment into the PC.
It's less than half of what the fuck he paid.
Oh man. Moving right along.
Yeah, that was kind of. I don't think that's just my opinion. I don't think he should have. Parker, you should have did that. If you're a console gamer, but if you really trying to get into PC gaming,
but I'm not getting the Series X anyway. I'm gonna get the PS5 anyway, though.
Okay, no problem.
I ain't gonna lie. Even let's say if you wanted the game on PC, you picked the wrong time to upgrade.
I picked the
wrong time, bro. That's just real quick. You should have. Hold on, Parker.
Damn, Nvidia got a new set of cards coming out. Like what? This summer?
No, I want you guys to think about this. Think about this. If the Xbox Series X is coming out, let's say $500 to $600. I don't think it'll be a dime over $600.
Okay.
It's coming between $500 or $600, and it's giving you 12 teraflops with an 8-core, 16-thread CPU with 16 gigabytes of RAM. That should tell you right there that PC, the landscape is going to change. They're going to get more power on the PC for sure. I'm not going to say they're not going to be more powerful. They will, but the prices are going to come down.
Yeah,
and the reason why the prices were so high for so long is because AMD really couldn't challenge NVIDIA at the top tier. They had them at the bottom tier, they beat them. At the mid tier, they were a lot more competitive and sometimes beat them. But on the top tier, they weren't beating them. NVIDIA had the best cards. And because they had the best cards, they could charge whatever they want. And because you have people out there capping for NVIDIA, saying, oh, it's the best, I don't care if I pay $1,200 for a card, they were getting away with it. Now, AMD has gone on record saying that Big Navi's purpose is to disrupt the market, the 4K gaming market. So they're coming for NVIDIA, and they're coming for them definitely at the price point. And AMD has a track record of this already, because this is what they did. This was their approach with Intel. They came out with the Ryzen CPUs, and if you know anything about PC right now, Intel ain't doing good. They're getting stomped. It's so bad. And the same thing is going to happen on the PC. Everything is going to come down in price. Your rig that you paid for $1,400 today, I believe
probably costs $800.
Yeah, it's going to cost around $800. Yeah.
Let me pay these bills right quick.
So yeah, just like what Noah said, your shit, you did it at a bad time.
All right, hold up. We got okay.
At the same time, though, don't feel bad on your rig. Your rig is going to be capable for quite some time, so that's okay.
I would feel ashamed.
But the thing is, you could have got more money for your buck if you would have waited.
I told him.
A bit longer. I mean, it's your money. Do what you want, but
if I was Parker, I feel ashamed right now. I feel bamboozled, flabbergasted.
You made a horrible decision.
I would feel bamboozled. Flabbergasted.
Let me pay these bills right quick. My man Echo 7 Dark said, I'm a fan of D-backs, but lowest of our reach. Okay, I read that. Ricky Brown, Parker, on a positive note, you can still get Game Pass and Elite Controller 2 on your dog shit PC.
Yeah, it's true.
King's Blood with the slander. 2 med rings PC owners argue. I'm at the top of the PC mastery mount, laughing at them bum ass ninja. Salute. Broadband bullies and nothing. My man Eglon said, D, don't lower D, just raise your volume significantly. I'm sounding low. I don't know what the hell. I sound low?
Nah, I think that's just.
He's basically saying mute. I'm sounding low. Do I sound low?
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. So I don't know. Like I said today, this is a console affair. You know what I mean? Right now we got the PC master rapes on the ropes. We're telling them to get them out of here. Get their bum asses up out of here, man.
Let's wait till Digital Foundry. We'll find the truth will be revealed.
Not a problem. So anyway, so this was the question we had yesterday. Now, my brother, big money, my motherfucker, big bro, right?
Oh, shit.
Big Cincinnati, right? We done link back up. I was mad at him for a few years. We done link back up. I forgive him from all the sins, right? Check this shit out. So yesterday, now, Big, if you don't know, Big Money is a PlayStation dude, right? Through and through.
He keep it 100 though.
He do. You know what I mean? He be having a pony. He be having a pony blinders on sometime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he do.
But he keep it all the way a buck. Now yesterday he came on the show, assaulted J-Dub, choked the hell out of him, right?
Beat his ass.
Choked the shit out of him.
How do you do that by crying though? That's crazy.
He choked.
He was saying some real shit.
He motherfucking. He took up one of J-Dub's $2,000 loafers and choked him out with his dress sock, right? Live on there on the multiplayer podcast. You didn't see it? Shameless gonna go watch it. Right after the show, right? Choked his ass out, right? And he was again as being the place saying holding Sony's feet on them being accountable. And like I said before, right? Sony was hungry at the start of this generation, right? They said everything we wanted to hear. They was out there. That's all I was saying. Like, you know what I mean? And when I raised the question, I don't give a fuck about no GDC. I know that was another event. Mom's still stuck on the E3 thing, and new game. And I'm like, oh my god. Like I like I'm gonna say this again, right? And Baron hit. Believe it or not, Baron put up a valid point, right? When I said that E3 is our ESPYs, this is our Grammys, our Oscars, our BT Award, whatever the hell you got going on the red carpet, right? What I mean by that, you have publications that outside of gaming that cover this here, right? Us all the hardcore, yeah. If Sony has a show, I'm not saying you got social media, but how other motherfuckers, how you said the 99 and out the one. I keep telling you, even though Sony sold 20 million, those are 120 die-hard PlayStation gamers. Those are just casuals, and again, they don't care how they consume, how they get their media. Now, with that being said, right, I've never seen a company or whatever the case going to launch a brand new $5 console this holiday season and not come to the biggest not go to their high school prom, right? Whatever the fuck the case be. You have a show, people get their hands on it, a couple demos, be wild, whatever, right? Whatever approach they take. Now, I've also been telling you guys for a while, again, that a lot of things have changed behind the scenes. No. A lot of motherfuckers got fired. I'm gonna say that again. A lot of motherfuckers that gave Sony the actual fabric of being PlayStation, what you know them for, what you love them for, are no longer there. Now, with that being said, at the start of this generation, Sony came out there in February. You didn't see the console. They showed a couple games for a half hour. Motherfuckers ecstatic. February's already over. And right now, your biggest competitor, like the roles have reversed. Microsoft was quiet, didn't say anything. They had a drastic show in April.
Biggest competitors? What competitors?
The Xbox for this this type of audience here. The Xbox, right? You gotta be honest here, right? For the gamers that play the same, whether the 2Ks, the Maddens, and stuff like that, to invest into their ecosystem, right? And for the record, Xbox exclusives are dog shit, right? So again, your biggest competitor, again, I give credit where credit's due, right? They had that was that 5 minutes they had on that video game awards show was the best 5 minutes they had in about 5 goddamn years. I give all credit where credit is due, right? Then right after that, they followed that motherfucker up out of nowhere. Boom, they released the specs of the goddamn console. Well, some of them. 12 T-flops, this, that, and the other, right? Awesome. Sony, on the other hand, you had Corey Barlog teasing GDC. So I even streamed the dog shit GDC show. They get up that bitch, right? For 2 seconds, gave us a goddamn logo, then they pushed the motherfucking station wagon on the stage. You know what I mean? With two black dudes with a jack in the lug bridge to an electric car. I don't know what the fuck was going on, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this shit is still beyond fucking Z, right? Boom. Ain't say shit. We ain't got no show. We ain't got nothing. I understand they pulled out the GDC because of the Canora right. And again, last time we talked, this thing here is a lot serious than we all expected. Nothing to laugh at, right? But it wasn't just that they pulled it. They've been pulling out every goddamn show, right? So motherfuckers are waiting. What are they going to do? From what I'm hearing again, maybe something this motherfucker is about a 9.2. About 9.2 T-flops. And I also said yesterday, I want big money to take after me, and y'all, we can go around the board, right? There's never been a generation that Sony has entered and didn't have the power advantage. It's always been the case, right? Once the PlayStation 2 came out, what launched with the PlayStation 2? It was, big boom.
Dreamcast.
Yeah, it was more powerful than the Dreamcast, right? Then the Xbox and GameCube came out a year and a half later, but they were more powerful. But initially, the PlayStation 2 were more powerful, right? Then you had the 360 and the PS3. You got that PSP was so powerful that cell processor, they was out there curing cancer. I would leave my shit at home, leave it on all night for the March of Dimes to cure goddamn cancer. That's how power was. The power of the goddamn cell, right? Check that shit out, right? Fell for it, hook, line, and sink. The start of this generation, the world's most powerful console. Remember that was all Sony talk, right? You know what I mean? So cool. Now leading into this generation, if rumors are true, what they're saying from a couple of developers, right? They said that Sony
have the power advantage.
They're saying that Sony, they have a surprise. The 9.2 is what you get, but they have something else. I don't know. Maybe some. I don't know. I'm a little, I ain't with that gimmicky shit, but they banking on something else to reel in the goddamn everyone else. Something that the other competitors can't do, right? And you know what I mean? Like now we came out of nowhere with the motion control that was hot or whatever the fuck the case may be. I don't know, right? But But also know they gave Sony a big. We ain't talk about that. The whole social media iteration. They was ahead of Microsoft. They was streaming it. What was that shit? Streaming to YouTube. Streaming. What's the other shit? Daily. What's that? Daily News.
You was streaming to Twitch. You was streaming to YouTube. Ustream.
Yeah, Ustream. Jokers was getting wild out there. Raunchy parties. Like they got a leg up on Microsoft. Them fucking parties was crazy at night on the PlayStation, bro. So again, and they got them. Like you said, they debating about the price. You know what I mean? So big money. What are your thoughts again? Now, do you know what I mean? Because again, you brought up yesterday.
Hey, first of all, let me say this, man. On Twitter, I've been asleep all day. That motherfucker J-Dub took a couple of shots at me. On Twitter, you no good motherfucker J-Dub. I'm going to get your ass. I'm going to get you. First of all, I cannot see, since gaming has begun, I've never seen any company take this long to get the information out about their next system. Now, look, I've told everybody yesterday, man, I've been wrong a whole bunch of times. And I swear to God, I hope I'm wrong on this whole situation. I hope tomorrow Sony does something, J-Dub hit me up. Motherfucker, I told your dumb ass they was coming. But they have not said anything. They gave out a statement. I don't know, was it this year or it was sometime this year, right? We're going into the third month. And they said something about they got 100 events they need to go to. They have not been to one. The only thing we've been hearing from Sony is that they're not coming. That's all we've been hearing from Sony since last year. We're not coming. That's the only fucking thing we've been hearing. Now, I'm a Sony fan, just like he said, I'm a Sony fan. I'm thinking, man, like, look, and this ain't no shout out to any other Sony fan. This ain't no shout out to J-Dub. But man, I think personally, if you a real fan of somebody, you gonna be on their ass. Hey, look, check this out. My son get A+, right? Nothing but A+. And I be on his ass every fucking day. He asks me, Dad, why you so hard on me? You're not gonna understand right now. I'm not gonna let up on your ass. And that's how I am on Sony. I'm not gonna let up on Sony, bro. That's a real fan. You do not let up on them. When Z be showing us all those charts, I be saying to myself, man, fuck those motherfucking charts, man. It's about the gamers and the customers. The customers, we gonna have the last say of what the fuck they gonna do. They can plan all they want, but we the motherfuckers that's gonna have the last voice. It can be hardcore or the other people. It doesn't matter. But you have to admit, Sony ain't said shit. And maybe they playing their cards real close to their chest this time. Maybe it could be the coronavirus. It's a lot of variations in what the fuck they doing. But listen, you need to get out here and explain to your customers what the fuck you doing. We can't wait till E3 because guess what? You're not going to E3. You're not going to PAX. You're not going to none of these motherfucking things. Where is these 100 events that they talking about? Where they at?
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it real. Where are these 100 events? At least go to one of them. Say something. Like I said, y'all, I hope to God that I'm wrong. All Sony fans, I hope to God that I'm wrong. But we going into the third fucking month. The third fucking month. When the last time have you seen a PlayStation console and it's only been promoted 3 or 4 months?
Big L, what are you exactly worried about, Big L? What are you worried about? That they haven't responded to that weak ass desperate move that Xbox made?
Hold on, one second. Let me pay the bills. Hold on. My man, Elisa C. McClure, not an Xbox fan. However, I appreciate that Microsoft is pushing the industry bar. It's rated for gaming from $499 to find a box shot at NVIDIA's bow. They will have a hard time overcharging for good point. For $800 for a sub 12 T-flop card. It's a good point. If this motherfucker has 12 T-flops, no, it is already 12 T-flops, and it's gonna hard for NVIDIA, I guess, how you say, for that card. I don't know how much does the 2080 cost? How much is 2080?
Maybe like $80 or something.
The 2080, a regular 2080 is what, 200?
A regular 2080?
What?
Canada prices. My bad.
It might be $800 for a regular.
And
but the 2080 Super is $700 though.
Yeah. Okay. So, but good point. That is a good point. That's why Nvidia has been talking about people have been talking about these consoles, and they're like, why do you keep talking about these consoles? The PS5 or the Series X. And I understand the new cars will outperform them, but we're talking about for price for bang for buck. And again,
a regular 2080 is $700 US, and I guess like the overclocked ones are like about $800.
Yeah, but whatever. I'm just saying
they never really launched at that price, anyways. That's the MSRP, but they never really were at that price. They were a little bit higher, anyways.
And shout out to my man Wisdom 100. Once 8K 12-bit TVs hit the market, it would be 4K 10-bit panels hit the market, and these consoles reaches their final form. My man Echelon 7 the Dark. Digital finally did Series X specs 4 videos days ago. I gotta check that out. D Almighty Smarty God. Game was what the games though. We have that. So, you have this generation games. Yes. Sony's ending the generation on a high note. That's why people are still maybe a little leery of the Xbox. On the high note with The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima. But Sony always ends a generation. In the PS2 generation, they launched God of War. That's why I didn't get a chance to play it. I didn't play it that long. You know what I mean?
I believe Microsoft is gonna come with the exclusives. Let's just be honest. Now, is every exclusive gonna be a masterpiece or have critical success?
900 on my shit,
Can I talk? Can I talk? We don't know that, but there's 15 studios, and some of those studios are gonna produce some fantastic shit. Number one. Number two, next generation. Let's be honest. Exclusives, we play 2, maybe 3 exclusives a year. The rest of the games that we're playing are multi-plat. What are you gonna do when the next Grand Theft Auto comes out and you see it running on the Xbox Series X with its ray tracing, with its 4K 60 or its 4K 70, whatever? It's looking fantastic. And it's not looking as good on the PlayStation 5.
Wait a minute. How did that work out for the X?
Shit ain't gonna happen, man. What the hell are you talking about, man?
How did that work out for the X?
Nigga,
on the X, most third-party games choking in the lobby,
man.
That's a fact, Pizza, but nobody owns the X.
Better on the X.
Nobody bought the shit.
Yeah, see, this what we gotta.
Hey, what fam's gonna say? Go ahead, the dude with the big L. Go ahead, fam.
Nobody knows the specs of the PS5, so I don't know what this guy be talking about.
We have an idea from the GitHub leak, man. Like, what are we doing here?
With belief, man. We're dealing with reality, man. We dealing with
That's a real leak from AMD with real official PlayStation 5 tests. What are you doing?
So before
I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I still don't. I don't believe that those specs could be real, but bro, I don't believe it until Sony say something.
I'll say this: there's only hold on a second.
That's why I'll say this.
One at a time.
There's only so much you can do with 36 CUs, and let's say they have the full chip 40 CUs. There's only so much that they can do, man. And it's not going to produce more than 12 teraflops. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Pizza wanted to say
accustomed to them bullshit ass games over there on the Xbox.
Real quick, we can say.
All right, hold one at a time. All right, Pizza, go, Pizza.
We could say we don't know the PS5 specs, and it's just speculation. But if we use that logic, everything said that the Xbox One Series X was going to be 12 T-flops, and that turned out to be true. So what are we doing?
From the same GitHub leak.
Yeah, from the same.
So what are we doing here?
That's a good question, Pizza. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we talking about tech so much?
Hey y'all, look right now. What games you getting for PS5?
Listen, we've seen what Sony can do with less than 9 T-flops.
Guys, let me say this right quick.
You don't want to power up a console?
The X was more powerful than the Pro, nigga.
Let me get at this
exactly.
guy.
Hold. Wait, hold on. One second. Go,
I gotta get out of here, man.
Hey, I just want to say one thing right quick, y'all.
We talking about the graphics and all that shit, nigga.
You talking about? Nah, your man's was talking about. He's saying like the X was more powerful than the Pro, but the X didn't sell more. Like, see, you still back on sales. Like, if it sells better to you, means that the game looks better to you somehow.
Listen, gamers weren't feeling the X.
You got all the power.
Gamers were not feeling the X.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Gamers, the gaming industry.
All right, hold on 1 second. Ding. All right, hold on 1 second, Pizza. Hold on. We can sing together. We can't talk because the audience not get what you got. We got to go one at a time, right? Before listen, Pizza, finish what you're saying, and then Rain, and then Gamer Channel can go. All right, one at a time. Right, hold on.
Before they go, let let me say something. Before we started the show, y'all.
I'm mad as shit.
Hey, y'all, before we started the show, man, I'm telling everybody in the thing that my mic is messed up, so I can't hear some of y'all. So Z, let me know if I'm talking over somebody.
No problem. No. Okay, let me pay these bills right quick. Hold on. The game was what the game, so we have that. So Sony Proper, my brother, we have Happy Few is going to turn into Naughty Dog. Double Fine is going to turn into Sony Santa Monica with the Xbox bathwater. Shout out my man Claude Charles for subscribing. And Castle, my brother. Nothing is confirmed until it's verified by Sony. You bots got to start running with a narrative. I'm gonna come back to that. Sub Z and Big Money. Big Money play these bangers. Sony coming. Patience. And my man again, DI Money God said leaks also said using a Jaguar Core CPU and it costs $399. Also, let me come back down to here to about those GitHub leaks. Yeah, about Sony, what they were trying to do. And again, I heard it also. And like I said, this stuff that got leaked, it was from actually AMD. This wasn't from somebody, because they made them take this shit down, right? So like when they were saying that Sony was looking to launch rumors in 2019 and get the jump on Microsoft, that was actually factual. You know what I mean? That's neither here nor there, right? But the 9.2, unless I don't. I don't know. Well, base model.
I think that's fine.
Okay, fine.
I will say this. Sony fans are getting all the time.
I will say this, right? Hold on.
Okay,
no. Okay. Listen. Let me say this right here, bro.
We good, fam. We good.
The reality is, man, even if that shit is 9.2 T-flops, man, that shit's still gonna shit on the Series X.
Speak on it, gaming. Speak on it, bro.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me say this, right? If I would rather this, right? Real talk. I'm gonna be honest here, right? I guess we at the start of a generation, neither one. We're not gonna really have any big games from either one, Sony exclusive wise, Sony or fucking Microsoft, right? To about 2 to 3 years until the install base gets there, right? I understand that, right? But what we have are the multiplats, right? And again, what sold the PS4 at launch was having the better versions of the multiplats, you know what I mean? Until they start releasing their bangers, you know what I mean? If the price cut came and they just propelled ahead of Sony. But even with the X and the Pro, even right now to this day, the Pro is not Sony's number one selling console, and nor is the X, it's the S and the Slim. The quote unquote casual.
Yo, Z, let me ask you a question, Z.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just say that the PS5 is 9.2 T.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we already got confirmation that the Series X is 12 T-flops.
Yes, but already named 2.0.
How much better do you think the multiplats is going to run on the Series X compared to the 5?
That's like this, right? Also too, listen. Let me explain for what I'm getting. Let me finish.
As far as resolution, the settings, and
the X is smoother than the 4.
Here's the thing. All right, real talk. If you have an X and you have a Pro, I have both. I'm being honest with you, right?
I have both as well.
There is a difference. There is.
Yeah, but hold on.
I'm asking you a question. There is a difference.
Before you answer, you can't really use that old hardware as a definitive explanation, because with this AMD shit that they got right now,
I understand. I'm gonna come to that. Hear me out. So for those who have both now, right? And I you guys, I have an X and I have a Pro. All right, I'm giving you that. One of my favorite games I play is Battlefield, right? There is a difference, like, you know what I mean. Listen, I'll give credit where credit's due. Where's my camera at? The Xbox is dog shit. And Microsoft fault, they released a $500 goddamn console with no software of their own to showcase what the console could do. But it wasn't to Gears 5. Fucking pity on them, man. And again, I ain't into making excuses for a $1 trillion goddamn company. I'm not saying that, right? But with all the things the motherfucker can do is awesome. Dolby Vision and if you into all that slick shit, it does it all. Now, again, there is a slight difference. But again, if we're going by these GitHub leaks, I'm saying 9.2, it's not even, it's custom Navi. It's not even full RDNA 2.0. It's RDNA 1.5. So that in itself was also be talking about. Understand you can do more than one, because I got to get Post up his credit with this, right? I remember when what do you call it? AMD had their showing and they had Sony on stage and they was talking about this custom Navi chip, this, that, and the other, right? Ray tracing. That's RDNA 1.5. Sony feeling it came out. That's what people are not even so much bugging about the 12 T flop. They're bugging about the RDNA 2.0. You know You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's fully custom. So again, it may be a. Let me tell you something. You got to be real with this gaming channel.
Motherfuckers. Hold on. Answer the question. Like,
I'm about to answer. I'm answering your question.
I got a better question.
I'm answering your question.
I got a better question.
I'm answering your question. Let's listen. I'll let you go.
I want to know how much better do you?
I'm about to answer your question.
You're asking the wrong question, gaming channel.
No, let me work here.
Let him answer.
So you got to realize this one thing about me, bro. I've been here since the start. This whole shit, right? And motherfuckers made a big deal from 900p to 1080p. Motherfuckers made a big deal about blades of grass on Grand Theft Auto 5. One copy had
shit. I'm
talking about reality. I'm talking about reality.
Let him go.
We're talking about reality here, right? We're talking about reality. So if one is more efficient, more powerful, right?
Yeah.
Maybe one running at high settings. Maybe one because resolution doesn't give you better graphics. It's the textures and the shaders.
Yeah.
They can be both running native 4K. That doesn't make a difference. What the difference? I'm playing Mario Brothers in 4K or playing it Mario Brothers is Mario Brothers. But it's the textures and the shaders that give you the graphics. That puts the mustard on the hot dog here, right? You have what you call low settings, medium settings, high settings, and ultra settings. Maybe one may be running at fucking ultra settings. One may be running at high or medium. Don't know. Yes.
Okay, so
casuals buy the most consoles, right? Oh, let me go. Whoa, let me go. Casuals buy the most consoles, correct?
Let me finish getting
Game Charles, you've been saying too much, blood. Calm down.
I want to make sure I understand what the dude is saying.
Hey, yo, brethren, calm down. Hold up.
You understand what he's saying, bro. Medium settings, ultra settings, you understand. Go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, that's what you think.
Hey, boy, calm down.
If one is
there you go.
Steadier frame rates, like you're not slow, bro. One can have steadier frame rates, and one can have higher settings.
I'm not muted, man. That's cheeky.
Okay,
Bucky cheeky, man. Bucky
That's
cheeky.
why I to argue with ponies, man.
Okay.
Z, answer the simple question. Will the PlayStation 5? Oh, let me go, bro. Will the PlayStation 5 be capable of 4K 60 frames per second? Yes or no?
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah.
End of discussion then. What are we talking about then? If casuals buy the most consoles, they're not going to care about these implications that you're talking about. The graphic fidelity, etc. PlayStation and Sony are going to be able to market the PlayStation 5 as a 4K 60 frames per second.
Wait. Hold on.
What are we talking about?
Peaceful, go next. 1 second, brother. Listen here. I'm not a casual. You asked me this question.
I know you're not a casual.
You asked me this question, okay? Most people don't get a 4K fucking TV. You're not asking. You asking me this question, okay? And again, I told you that resolution doesn't have anything to do with graphics. We judge games by what I see. The casual guys are not going out there day one and spending $5 on these consoles. It's going to be the hardcore guys. They're not going to adapt to these consoles until they get their second and third price check. Till they come down to about $300. Till they come down to about $300. You know what I mean? And then they're going to go out and then they don't give a fuck. What, if that was the case, if the casuals really cared about 4K, this, that, and the other, the number one selling console for Sony would be the Pro, and number one selling console for Microsoft would be the X. But we talking about day one, niggas standing in line with the cold, this, that, the other. Listen, again, I understand that Sony has God of War. I mean, that's my favorite fucking game. I understand they got a sequel to Spider-Man, and I understand all that shit, bro. I'm not negating any of that, right? But if we at the beginning we gonna be playing up with fucking multiplats, ain't nobody gonna have nothing shit there. I'm just keeping it all the way above.
All right. And what about the people? What about the 100+ million people that got the PlayStation?
That's not a problem.
You really think they're not gonna trip up? You really think they're not gonna switch up?
Listen,
you really think they're not gonna switch up?
Okay,
they want to take their games, bro. They want to carry their games, bro. Okay, the PlayStation 5.
Hold on, wait. I'm listening to the show, and y'all. It's just too much going on at one time, man. Y'all gotta let people talk, and y'all have to let people finish, man.
Yeah, I'm starting to mute people.
Because I'm listening to the show, and I had to jump in. Like, hold on,
yeah, it's hard.
You can't really understand what's going on. Let's have a conversation and let people get their opinions.
Check it out, right? You said 110 million people, right? I just said a little pretty much. You think 110 million motherfuckers are PlayStation fans, right? This is what you're
obviously not all. No, obviously
this
not
is all. If that was the case by that same mentality and people worried about taking their games with them and all that other shit, if I'm not mistaken, the Xbox One is the only console that does backwards compatibility. So it was so much about keeping your gamer tag, my gamer store, my arcade games. We call them Xbox Live arcade game. They would have stayed on the Xbox platform, bro. The diehard motherfuckers are gonna be there, no matter fucking what. So again, and I'm gonna keep it all the way a fucking buck with you. I don't buy new shit to play old shit. I'm done with that. You know what I mean? So again, a lot of people are. This is the big. And listen, I'm keeping it all the way a buck here without voiding my pony contract, right? Just because Sony's winning now, I'm breaking. Let me look at it. Just because Sony is winning now, or just at the other gives, there's no full conclusion that what's going to happen in the future. Nintendo, listen. Nintendo came out that bitch and then they sold. Listen, Nintendo came out that bitch. Somebody mute the show in the background. Or whatever. Nintendo came out that bitch and sold then 200 million consoles. Wait, somebody echoing. Wait, hold on.
I gotta mute y'all background, bro.
Oh, turn the show down. I'll mute the show in the background. Look, Nintendo came out that bitch and sold 200 million consoles down there with the Wii, right? Went out that bitch and fell on their face with the Wii U, right? Motherfucking Sony sold 150 million goddamn PS2. Came out that bitch with the PSP film. We don't know. Like, motherfuckers, gamers are fickle, bro.
Wait a minute. This is a different generation, and this is a different.
Doesn't matter. Things change every generation. Listen, at the start of this generation, bro, I'm glad you said you about to get your motherfucking jaw broke, Rain. Nigga, you tried. Check this out. I'm about to work. Where my pony bass at? I'm about to work. Check this shit out, bro. I'm still lethal with this motherfucker, right? At the start of these things change every day. You absolutely motherfucking right. Niggas was complaining about always online. Deal. When the last time you heard about that? Niggas talking about always online. I like to own film. Who the fuck still goes to GameStop? Motherfuckers buy this shit digital now. You damn right. Shit change every goddamn generation. Shit is forever moving forward. Forever moving forward, bro. You can't get complacent. You know what I mean, bro? Even motherfucking Jim Ryan said himself, the console, just because, you know what I mean, what he's saying, it's not really about the number of consoles we sell, about the use and interact numbers. Like, somebody's saying this shit, just being real, bro. Motherfuckers, listen, let me up. Motherfuckers clown Microsoft for talking about user interaction numbers, right? Then Sony said the same. We can only gauge our success on number of boxes we sell. It's about the user number. Like, bro, it's a business software and serve you damn right. It's forever moving fucking forward. What was popular this generation? It's not going to be the same thing next goddamn generation, bro.
Let me shut you down right now, Z. Let me shut you down. Let's play some bet there. Let's play some bet there. I got $200 that Xbox get curve start next gen. Let's place that bet there. Let's see how confident. No, I'll raise the stakes. I put 500 and we put in a PayPal account, and then the gen is over. When the gen is over, we'll see who wins up. So let's see how confident you are right now. Anybody on this panel? I got money to lose. I got money to lose. Let's place a bet. Anybody on this panel? Next gen. Whoever want to place this bet.
All right.
Let's cut the bullshit. Hold on, let's cut the bullshit and let's stop talking. Put your money where your mouth is. Everybody put their money where their mouth is.
ATD Bank, you finished?
Misunderstood.
ATD Bank. The Godfather Harlem, you finished? Hey, bro, listen. I spent $500 on cat food, but don't come and talk that big money shit to me, bro. Like, that shit means nothing to me.
I throw $100 cat food.
That shit means nothing to me. Like, don't come and talk that money shit. That shit means nothing to me, bro. I spent that shit literally on pet food and pet supplies.
Hold on.
You spent $500 on pet food. Hold on, so let's raise the stake. Let's bet a stack. I got money. I guarantee you. Let me come and see you then. We come and see you, then we gonna see money.
Hey, bro.
Let Jay come and tip me. We see you got money.
I guarantee you ain't got more than I do.
I don't play that, yo.
I'm gonna turn this mic down. I guarantee you ain't got more than I do. But I'm gonna leave that one alone. But I'm gonna pay these bills.
You gonna take that bet, Z?
Hold on, let me pay these bills.
You niggas sound stupid.
I put 100.
Listen again, right? Let me say something, right? It's crazy when they try to have an intellectual conversation.
Hold on.
I'm gonna start booting motherfuckers in a minute, bro.
Hey, you gotta pay the bills.
Listen, you got to calm the fuck down. I'm running the show here, right?
Yeah.
We gonna have a show. We have a discussion. You hopping and talking that means nothing to me, bro. Like that, like bro, you talking the wrong motherfucker.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, I mean, like stop it. But let me pay these bills right quick, okay?
Did you just come in here with the I get booty?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I get booty. Who the fuck?
Okay, but hold on. My man, you said okay. We got here. My man, you love Davey. Rain, ain't anything you saying is about because you just bought your base model PS4 3 months ago.
Listen,
when did you buy your PS4?
3 months ago.
Listen, that's irrelevant.
3 months ago. Well, what the fuck you even capping for these people?
Bro, listen,
that's what I'm talking about.
Greatness, bro. What are you talking about? I witnessed greatness. It doesn't matter.
That a lot of these cats are followers, bro. They go.
How am I a follower, Pizza, when I got it right at the end? How am I a follower? If I was a follower, I would have got it.
You are a fucking fraud. You just bought this bitch 4 months ago.
Right. How am I a fraud? I recognize greatness, bro.
You the definition of the follower.
Yeah, but
Pizza, aren't you a senior citizen? Shut your ass up, bro.
Okay, we finished paying these bills again.
Pay the bills.
Pay the bills.
D.I. Mario Spartan God. By the way, where's Horizon Zero Dawn Peaceful Info? Good point. We're gonna see to that. My brother Tiana, how you feeling, brother? Senior. Why do you talk over each other so damn much? I'm trying to tell brothers, calm the fuck down. Everybody have their point to say. You might be saying some slick shit, but can't nobody hear you because you just one of the guys. We can sing together, we can't talk together, man. Soup Kitchen, OG Next Gen. Yeah, they think I lost it, man. D.I. Walter McDonald, how can I help you? Chrissy, tell this fucker to keep his tax money. I don't know why niggas into that. Yeah. Zayu, take the bet. They ain't about that, man. First of all, niggas on the internet don't pay their bet. It ain't about no $500. And I don't give a fuck about who sells what. I'm a gamer. I'm gonna own both of them. All right, but
no. I'm commenting on what you said.
No, you didn't. You obviously you didn't because I don't give a fuck about no sales. What I said was, listen.
I like your gusto, Jay. I like your gusto, bro.
Listen, right. This is real nigga to a fuck nigga, right? It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck who sells what. Let me finish. If you're gonna comment on what I said things change every generation, right? I said at the start of this generation, motherfuckers, we're talking about always online, DRM, 1080p, 900p. That's no longer the goddamn conversation, right?
All right. Well, I'm telling you, things are not going to change.
So people still going to be talking about resolution. Oh, okay, that's even better. No, even better. If you're saying things are not going to change.
I'm about it. I ain't about to shit, nigga.
You about what? What are you about? What are you about?
You
sound stupid.
What are you about? No, let him talk.
Hey, look. Hey, hold on, D. Let me say something right quick. J Love. Bro, we on grown man status up in here, but you don't got to do that, fam.
No, let him talk.
Maybe when we get out.
You sound stupid, though.
Let's stop talking.
Okay, but what? Wait, hold on. Let me turn this mic up a little bit. No, let him talk. I need fuck nigga of the week. Let him talk.
Let's see if niggas got stacks. Yeah, I'm the fuck nigga of the week. Let's see if niggas got stacks. Let's see if niggas got real stacks.
Okay.
Check it out.
Okay, so what? Okay, so you said you hopped in here to say you got more money than anybody in this podcast, right?
No, I ain't say that. I said I got First of all, if I got more money than the podcast, nigga, I got a career, nigga. First and foremost, I don't sit home all day and do the dumb shit, yo. I got a crib. I got 2 kids. I got real money.
I got a crib. I got a home. I got
a crib.
Let him talk.
Hold on. First and foremost, I work for my shit, yo. First of all, I work for my shit, nigga. So let's cut the bullshit out. But hold on. But I got money to lose. If niggas gonna talk the dumb shit. If niggas gonna talk the dumb shit.
What was said was dumb? What was said was dumb? No, let me. What was said was dumb?
Yo, I'm about to cross the bridge from you. I'll give you the money right there. I'm about to cross the bridge from you.
I live in West Orange, New Jersey. Google it. But
I know.
What was said?
You said that thing. Shit gonna change. Shit ain't gonna change.
He's testing your gangsters. He's basically saying if you're so confident,
you don't think
confident in the Xbox Series X,
ain't nothing gonna change.
Let me.
Far as what?
Nothing gonna change. Nothing gonna change. It's gonna stay the same. It's gonna get curb stomped. It's gonna be the same result.
Okay. Let Pizzo go. Then I go. Go Pizzo.
Testing your gangster.
Let's say what the dude at Sony and what Z was trying to say too in terms of shit changing. They're gonna start going by active users. So let's say PlayStation sells 50 million more consoles. but has 10 million less active users, would you consider Xbox still getting curb stomped or them losing if they're going by active users over console sales?
But wait, are they disregarding
I'll take that band bet. Hold on, I'll take that band bet. You talking money like you got it. I'll take that band bet if you talking about active users or the shit they trying to, or if you just talking about consoles. PlayStation gonna sell more. Regardless, PlayStation just got a bigger name. PlayStation just got a bigger name, but if we talking about the metric that they actually using going forward, which your man from Sony literally said with active users, that's actually what they're gonna judge it by in terms of success and who did better.
Aren't they still above?
Well, that's Microsoft. That's Microsoft.
users. Man, those active
hold on. But that's Microsoft changing. That's Microsoft moving the goalposts. That's Microsoft moving the goalposts. I ain't Sony moving the goalposts.
Sony just said that. Sony said that.
Yeah, and Sony are above them.
Yo,
Sony said that. Why y'all being slow? Sony said that.
Yes,
Sony said that, but they still got more active users.
Exactly.
More active users. What the fuck? You want to get curb stomped again?
Alright, look, so look, like I just told you, I'll take that damn bet. What you talking about?
What, active users?
Yeah.
I'm talking about console sales.
Man, I can't believe it.
You missed me.
That shit sound crazy as hell. Hey, bro.
I'm calling console sales and software sales. Console and software sales. Nah, because you going with the failure of the Xbox. That's what you're doing, because you know the Xbox is a failure. So you going with that active user bullshit. That's what they're moving. That's what they're moving.
They're going off active users. Sony.
No, but they doing that to make you feel great. What, you feel great about that? You feel great about that because the Xbox is a failure to go with that sales?
You feel great about console sales?
Of course. Because that's what? Because that relates to software sales too. That relates to software sales too.
You've got the hardware sales. What are software sales? It's completely irrelevant.
You know what? Hey, y'all check this out.
So active user is less relevant.
No, I'm saying you need the hardware sales to complement the software sales. The active users. Sorry.
Let me pay the bills right quick. Hold on.
All right. So active users should translate in them hardware sales too. Then by what y'all saying. So they should have more active users. They have more hardware out.
Do you know how many software sales Sony sold?
Hey, y'all, hold on. Let me pay the bills, y'all.
Yo, my G, I ain't bring up software sales. My G, pay attention.
I'm bringing it up.
Let him pay the bills.
All right, check this shit. Let me pay the bills now. My man, Tiandra was it? Why do y'all talk with each other? Got that one. Soup Kitchen, OG Next Gen, D Almighty Spartan, God with $1 name. Walking to McDonald's, can I help you? Chris G, tell this fuck nigga to keep his tax money and cashes. Are you scared? Take the bait. Don't hop behind your slick talk, fuck nigga. Ain't nothing slick here, baby. I get it how I live. I live 21 Park Drive, South Austin, New Jersey. Man, home is own several properties, man. Fuck with me. T-Easy83. Hey, bro, I think I got it. You got to bring me and send me the link. You're already in here, bro. Come into the gaming room, and I'll bring you up. You're already in here. Z, you avoided that bet. That was Tropico 6, LOL. Sony private. Sony didn't say MAU only. Don't be RDX. How many active users does Gears 5 have? We don't know, but I know they said Gears 5 sold better than Gears 4 for them. Shout out to Christina Bennett. And Cassie, you can't have active users without selling hardware. You're arguing it's not true. I'm gonna come in that. That's not true. That's not true.
It's not even possible, bro.
Yeah, it's not. That's not true. Because okay, but let me say this right here. Let me say this right. You still listening? What's my man name? J Love.
Yeah.
You got your emotions together. You calm down.
That nigga counting his money right now.
Yeah, all right, check that. Okay, all right. So we can stand together. We can talk together. You're a little upset, right? So what I was saying, right? Why is Sony as profitable as they are right now? Is because they sold 110 million consoles?
Yeah, Z, we going back to the same thing we brought for the other podcast.
Answer my question, brother. Answer my question. Answer my question.
You talking about active users. That's you're gonna bring up the active users. You're gonna bring up the PSN. You're gonna bring up all that.
Just roll the punches.
Because he's trying to educate y'all niggas.
So the reason why Sony is as profitable as they are now, right, is because of the software and services, right? They sold more software and more hardware with the PlayStation 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but the hardware was profitable because they did make money off the hardware too. I can see that.
Yo, bro.
Like $8 a console, like not
as much.
Yeah, like
hold on. 110 million consoles.
Listen, brother. That's
my
not how
man,
that shit works.
Sound crazy.
That's not how that shit works, bro.
Oh man, these niggas act like they work for Sony. These niggas act like they in the motherfucking manufacturer. How much that shit cost, man? These niggas act like they motherfucking know how this shit how much they made, man.
That's why they sold software made them more money than their hardware actually did.
He didn't say that the hardware made that much more money. He just said that they made a profit off it.
Yeah, they made a profit off the hardware, man.
But it wasn't their main.
God.
I said to you again at a time, the PlayStation 2 was also sold at a profit, right? Because at a time the PlayStation 2 was also sold at a profit because parts become cheaper. This, that, and the other, and they sold over 150 million PlayStation 2s and way more software than they did this generation. So I said to you, why do you think that it's not because they made $8 per console off the gate? That wouldn't keep the lights on, brother. Because also that $8 you got to take in the taxes and shipping and stuff like that. So they $8 make it vanish. You got taxes, tariffs, and all types of shit, bro. Assembly costs. So I say that to say this, right? That when you said it was built at a profit, right? When all the parts are together, boom. They didn't lose anything, right? They got $8. But they gotta put that shit to plant, have it put together, box shipped to wherever country. You also gotta pay for that shit too. All that shit goes into your costs. But what I'm saying to you, that why they're so profitable now and why it made so much money is because there's software and services. So when Phil, I'll give you an example. I don't give a shit, but not to talk like this. I forget all the fanboy shit. I don't give a fuck about no Xbox. I don't give a fuck about Sony.
Xbox is dog shit.
Xbox is dog shit. So you motherfuckers, let me finish, good brother. I'll let you go. You motherfuckers, you can't step out of this fanboy with, I don't give a fuck. I don't own no money in Sony. I'm a fucking gamer. Nigga, I'm gonna own every fucking thing. It's okay to have your preference, right? But motherfuckers be capping for no reason. We just fucking talking, right? So if we gonna get the biggest sniper joint, cut the bullshit out. Because I can separate the two. Like, you niggas be on that GRG shit here. This shit to me is weird, right? You arguing about shit that ain't need to be arguing about. So all I said was every generation shit's changed. What was cool for now may not be cool for then. You know what I mean? When the last time you went to GameStop and let's say that phone. When the last time you went to GameStop, nigga, put something on reserve? Well, set the line in midnight again.
I did put Last of Us on reserve.
Oh, well, you're better than me. I do everything digital. I get it to Amazon. I used to do that shit too.
Edition. I put the collector's
I got one from Amazon. Okay, but you less of, I guess you the last of Don Breed. I don't go there and put $5 I'm gonna get them. I don't go there and stand in line anymore. I do everything digital.
I don't buy this shit, man.
Yeah, but I said at the city. So right now digital is more promising. That was one thing that changed. Like I said, at the start of the generation, we were arguing about resolution. Who had more blades of grass? So if you're saying nothing's going to change and one console is more powerful, they're going to have a better resolution and more blades of grass, right? Going by your logic. No. Go by your logic. You say ain't nothing going to change, right? That's what you said, not me.
Okay, Z, my man just hit it. The British dude just told you if the PS5 is able to do 4K 60, right? What's the difference?
Okay, what's the difference?
He already answered that.
What's the difference? Okay.
No. I understand that. I understand you already answered it, but I'm just saying.
I'm gonna answer right. Okay, what's that? So it's say if the PlayStation 4 can do 4K 60, right? Because I just told you, not a problem. I just told you that resolution doesn't give you better graphics. But what if the Xbox does 4K 60 and it looks better graphically? Then what?
4K 60, it looks better graphically.
Yeah, because the resolution is
because it could be ultra settings.
Yeah, I'm just saying if just going by that. Because I just told you resolution doesn't give you graphics. It's your textures and your shakers and your polygons. You
have one with high and one with ultra.
Yeah, so okay.
One could be medium. One could have a steadier frame rate. One could be 120 frames and the other 160. Like y'all,
calm down, Pizzo.
Why y'all acting slow?
Calm down, Pizzo.
If it comes out that the PS5
y'all be acting slow. That shit.
Calm down, Pizzo.
No, I'm just saying, bro. Going by your logic, I'm dealing with you on your terms now.
The only way you're gonna be able to accomplish that is third party just say, yo, you know what, we're gonna make this. You know what I'm saying? Which one's
supposed to be hindered? That sounds like the Xbox fanboy shit. So they're gonna hold the Xbox. Remember that shit? Hashtag no parity. So they're gonna hold the Xbox. They're gonna hold the Xbox version back. What the fuck we doing here?
Did they do that with the Pro and the X?
Yep, that's what I'm saying. They did.
Do they do that? Okay. Do they do that with the Pro and X?
Every game runs better on the X.
Do they do that? Okay, but you're saying by the announcement. Do they do that on the Pro and X? Who said?
Red Dead. They're saying Red Dead looks better on the X.
Oh, this is finally said it, not me.
Okay, so now it runs better. It looks better on the X, right? All third-party games, right?
About 90% of them do, yeah. But those that, yeah. But I said it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Would you like to see a chart? But I don't, bro. You will never even argue about resolution and all that shit. I don't give a fuck about
it. But guess what? Sony's first party games.
That's okay. That's an argument you can go with. It still can be subjective.
Everybody agrees with that.
I never said that. But if we gonna listen, if we gonna go by your straw man argument, we can have, bro. I can pick this shit apart all day. Hold me pay these bills. I can pick this shit apart all day. Hey, bro, listen, I ain't K Mega no motherfucker. I'm deadly with this motherfucking shotgun, bro. Like y'all motherfuckers tripping.
Oh hell.
Hold me pay these bills right quick. My man said Pizzo ain't getting no long money. That boy getting shortbread. He said again, Pizzo ain't getting no long money. You know what I mean? He getting shortbread. Christina Bennett, Sony double dip just like Disney. None of your business. Yo, Z, what do you finally see before PS gamers? They are an embarrassment to the PlayStation Nation, emotional like Carl Thomas. Oh man, I'm taking bets. J Dub, that's J Love, not J Dub. J Dub might be the first person on the podcast to get shot for 2020. That's his name, J Love. My man came in screaming, but 500. I can separate the two, but it just go up. Everything you just said, brother, we perked it up because again, just because again something's doing. I'll give you an example. The Switch is running something at 1080p 30 or 60, and your PS4 is running something at 1080p 60. Which one do you think look better graphically? Let's have fun with this.
What are we doing
here? No, hold up, Post. I got my man. No, he about to buck dance. You can have Mortal Kombat. Listen, you have Mortal Kombat on your Switch doing 1080p 60. Then you have Mortal Kombat on your PS4 doing 1080p 60. Which one looks better graphically?
On the PS4.
Okay then, brother. So
all right then.
Hold up.
The difference is not going to be that big.
Listen. Is that?
These niggas is
hold on. Let me finish.
Ultra is not really that much.
Listen.
Can be a big.
Hey, listen.
What are you talking about?
Listen. Hold on. Let me say this one thing. Hold up. And so, is the difference is because they're both 1080p going to court you? They both 1080p, right? They both doing 60 frames. So what's the difference, right? That's what you just told me about 5 minutes ago, and when he gave you $500.
But guess what, Z?
Nah. Answer that question, brother. Don't buck dance. Answer that question. You jumped out the window. Listen, you jumped out there with your rent money, $500, right? This is 4K 60, 4K 60. No. Let me choke him the fuck out. No. Let me choke him the fuck out. No, I'm not reaching. I'm not. Let me work. Let me work. Gamer channel. I'll let you go. Let me work. So you just said to me, they both gonna be even right. They both gonna be doing 4K 60. Okay, let's go with that narrative. They both doing 4K 60. So I asked you, I got NBA 2K whatever on my Switch, and it's doing 1080p 60, right? Right? They got it at 60 frame. What would look better, motherfucking 2K on your Switch or 2K on your PS4?
It'll be the PS4.
Now, is that because of the resolution?
Answer.
No, it's not because.
Hold on. Don't say that in the post. Don't say that in the post. Don't say that. Don't say that. Now, hey, J Love, is that because of the resolution? Why does it look better?
See, y'all kind of wrong on that sense because guess what? If you condense 1080p 60 on a Switch, you condense it smaller, so it's not as big and grainy as you put on.
I'm out, bro.
The thing that y'all are missing. The thing is y'all missing is texture package. You can have a game that's running at 1080p 60 but have low textures or medium textures. Right. It's like the difference between the PS4 when the X got 4K texture, higher res textures, and even though they running at 4K 60 frames a second, the Pro could be running at the textures at medium settings. That's what Z is telling y'all.
That's a good point.
Just because they run at the same resolution and the same frame rate doesn't mean they're running the same texture packages. That's all he's saying. So it'll be a difference in quality.
We get that, but there's not going to be a stark difference though between these consoles. That's the thing. There's not going to be a huge stark difference.
But if you talk about the
the PlayStation 5 and the Series X, there's not going to be this stark, huge, significant difference.
No.
At the beginning of this gen,
with the X and the PS5. With the X and the PS5, it's going to come down to the developers, the resources, and the content. Teraflops and all that shit ain't going to matter this gen. That's why you see both systems focusing on speed. Both systems is focusing on speed and SSDs and shit. Because they know in terms of the visuals, it's going to come down to what developer can best take advantage of their hardware,
Check this
regardless of
out.
the teraflop
And
number.
that's all Sony. Well done.
Pause,
So
check
T flops
it
don't
out,
matter
Pause.
then. Enough
I run an
said.
Ultra already. Nigga, fuck your
Homeboy got
It
here.
ain't making sense.
But we have to stop this though. We have to stop this notion that Microsoft don't have developers that are capable of making graphical demanding games. I mean, they got developers that
No
work
one
with
denies
Sony,
that. No
that
one's
work with
denying that.
Rockstar, that work with some of the biggest developer companies in the world, works at
Wow.
Microsoft, works at Sony. So stop thinking these developers are just out of high school, out of college, and don't know what the fuck they doing. They art style and stuff, and the way they create their game is what they choose. Is how they choose to. But
Oh,
don't sit up here and act like these companies.
stop that.
Don't act like these Microsoft ain't capable of making a graphically
They are,
demanding
but they
game.
got to show them. But
The last,
All right,
they'll show 'em.
you just curb stomped your own boy out,
I
man.
hope me pay the bills real quick.
Curb stomped your own boy out, yo.
My man, Tech Story said, and as always, I say, bang, bang, damn, dog. Sony Plaza post, will games on the Series X be built around 1.4 T-flops hardware, yes or no?
No.
Next gen gonna be great.
No, and the reason why y'all gotta understand, y'all gotta look when y'all answer these questions, man. Y'all can't y'all gotta do y'all research. So when you answer a question, y'all can back it up. Microsoft is telling y'all with this smart delivery that the
There we
games
go.
are going to run on that. That means that smart delivery is going to have a hardware profiler, and that hardware profiler going to say, okay, this is the Xbox S. It runs at these specs, so I'm going to adjust the medium settings, low settings. We're going to not allow it to download 4K pictures.
Post up. What about the broom? What about the broom standing up?
Look at you. You just
What?
want to deflect because I'm talking facts. Fuck, nigga.
You said they got to do their own research.
How many
know all
truck
about
crash you taught today, fuck nigga?
Yeah, but
What about the
anyway,
dome? What about the dome?
Out of here.
yeah, but as I was saying originally, and again, we have to.
It will be built from the PC down. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
The PC, it will be from the PC down.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be PC down, and the Series X at this point is matching or even exceeding the PCs on the market today. So what does that tell you?
But I just want to say this before I get the hell out of it, because emotionally I'm all over the place here. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know my up from down, left from right anymore, man. I heard some of the craziest shit. 4K 60 is 4K 60. Then that's the difference. My man said no because they got to switch it down on the switch screen. But what happens when it's docked to the TVs? It's still switched down on the little screen. Hey, J Love, bro, you right, bro. Listen, I'm not GRG. I'm not even an Xbox fanboy. But listen, one thing about me, I don't have a problem keeping that bitch a buck. I don't have a problem keeping a buck, man. Like it ain't like, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like I keep it a buck.
But Z, if the game press on the screen smaller, small to fit that. Cause if you look at the Switch is not. It doesn't require so much. The screen is not 1080p. That screen is not LED.
Okay, but when you dock it, then it's what? On the TV.
Okay, when you dock it, it's going to your TV.
So
your TV?
So what are you saying?
Is it running native or is it upscaling when you dock it? Is it running native or is it upscaling?
It should upscale to what your TV is. It should upscale to what your TV is.
If it's upscaling, they ain't doing nothing but stretching the screen, brother. And that's going to mess with the quality.
Yeah, that's going to chop up them pictures.
Yeah, absolutely. But if your screen,
I understand what Z says. Z got a point, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference.
60 on the PS4 will look different than 1080p 60 running on the Switch.
Or even 1080p running on the what do you call it, on the Pro, then the Slim. It's going to have higher textures. Like the shit y'all arguing against don't even bro. I just said it's not even about resolution. It doesn't give you better graphics, right?
It just gives you a clear image.
That's it. Your graphics comes from your textures and your shaders. That has nothing to do with your resolution. Rise to the Rome showed you that. Motherfucking The Order. Both of them is a 980p. And look better than something that running 1080p. Resolution doesn't give you better graphics, your textures and your shaders. Y'all gotta stop with this straw man.
Nobody argued that, Z.
No, but the question was, listen, I was gonna say this. I'm not negating this, saying Sony's not gonna have any graphically demanding games you're gonna look at. That wasn't even the goddamn question. I know God of War's gonna look crazy. I know this, that, and the other. But what I'm saying is, again, like people just go by this foregone conclusion. There's those same 110 million motherfuckers that bought it before or diehard PlayStation fan. It's not the case.
Oh no!
It's
Who
not.
said that? Who said that? Z?
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
Oh, they already sold 110
Nobody
million.
said that.
Nobody said
Oh,
that.
come on, bro. Let's stop. We ain't about to do that. We ain't about to do this.
I've heard that a lot. I heard that a lot. Sony fans think the next generation is automatically over, and you can't count your chickens before they hatch. They said the same thing with the 360 going into the Xbox One, that Microsoft was going to continue to dominate, and look what happened. Anything can happen, bro. It ain't no guarantee that they're running this shit.
Post up. The conditions are different this time.
One at a time. One at a time.
Hold on. Let me say something. I ain't said shit in a while. Hey, check this out, man. That's the whole thing about
games running.
Go ahead, Big Money.
Everybody was dealing with that shit.
Big Money, go ahead.
On the Xbox One.
One at a time. One at a time.
All right, hold up. Before Big Money, hold up. 1 second, Big Money. Hold on 1 second, Big Money, before you go. We pay these 2 bills, then Big Money go, right? McNeil Jenkins, what's going on, brother? Microsoft have developers, sure, opposed, but they have a boss that want games to run on the Galaxy S5. Oh shit, gloves is off. My man Echelon 7 Dark. Who will be the next Ninja Theory? Or maybe Obsidian. I'm more excited about Ninja Theory than I am Obsidian, to be honest with you.
If they acquire a Sobo giving motherfuckers run for their money. With that Plague Tale and what they doing with that flight simulator, that's a damn talented ass studio, bro.
I'm okay, Big Money. What you about to say, Big Money?
That's why I was having that. That's what I was talking about before, man. Listen, man. If you a real Sony fan, man, you're gonna be their harshest critic. You don't want them to let up, bro. Like the shit they've been doing for the last couple of months, you have to admit, it hasn't been eye-raising and it ain't been real good, bro. Only thing we can hear is that our games are going to other consoles. All we've been hearing is that we've been hearing nothing about this 100 events they supposed to be going to. You supposed to be their harshest critic, bro. You supposed to be the artist critic. For years, listen, hold on. For years, we've been getting on Xbox guys about them being yes man to everything Xbox tell them. We were different. We supposed to be different. Now everything that Sony is doing, we okay with.
Yes, man.
Hal, what are you talking about?
Sony's are the
Look. I'm with Big Money on this one.
How are you with Big Money
on this one? Because y'all been sitting here saying for the longest everything is okay. We ain't worried about if PS5 hasn't been announced yet and all this stuff. Look, y'all need to be a little bit concerned going on here. Xbox had already showed off the damn console on the commercial. They done already created a commercial for it. They done already told y'all the specs and what to look forward to on this damn console. The only thing they haven't showed yet is a goddamn presentation on how the console gonna look. Let me say the first game that's gonna get launched for it.
Let me say this to everybody.
Fuck that. They did show the first game that's gonna be launched for it. It's gonna be Hellblade.
Everybody think they got answers. This is a clue to Z. Everybody think they got answers to why the PlayStation sold this many, or why they failed, or why they gonna do this, why they gonna do that. Niggas think they know every fucking thing about what the next console generation gonna do. Until these cocksuckers find out and they fake all of these faces. Cocksuckers like, God damn, they did it again. These motherfuckers find out, man.
That's smoking like a Sony fanboy.
Yo, these niggas gonna like such a fanboy, man. Yo, listen, I am what I am. I am what I am. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Listen, I am what I am. It is what it is, bro. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and make you feel comfortable because I'm a neutral gamer. I'm listen now. I buy both.
It's not even being a neutral gamer.
My nigga, what the fuck you talking about, man?
What you getting mad at the defensive for, bro? What you getting mad at the defensive for, bro? It's a damn talk show right here.
You don't know me.
Get your damn feelings, man. It's a fucking talk show.
Hold on.
Listen, I'm not a gamer. Look, I was raised on the PlayStation. I had a Nintendo.
All right. Let me tell you this. Let me say this because I'm about to.
Hold on.
Yeah, let me say this because I'm about to. I agree with Big Money. As a PlayStation game, you can't hold Xbox fans accountable to what y'all feel is doing wrong or right, and saying stop being yes man, and then turn around and be a yes man to everything that Sony is doing, even if you don't agree with it. Look, man, look. Next generation, we don't know what's going.
What they're doing that we say yes man to?
But what if they do agree?
What they're doing niggas say yes man to?
They made the claim that we're
Do
being.
you want to know any information about the PS5?
Wait a minute.
Hold on one second.
Who the nigga that said they got more bread than me? Who the nigga on this post that got more bread? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Yeah,
where you at?
Jay, calm down.
Nobody is talking about your money. Calm down.
Jay, calm down.
Nobody give a fuck about your little
What kind of
stats,
whip you
Jay.
drive? What kind of whip you drive, player?
Hey, hold on one
Hey,
second.
G, I'm gone, bro. I'll check y'all tomorrow, bro.
What kind of whip you drive?
Hey, wait, hold on. Let me pay these bills.
Money talk to me. Who you talking
Okay,
to?
hold on. Christina Bennett said, "Post up can't name one Xbox exclusive he beat." Christina Bennett said, Tsunami said that his game of the decade is Rock Band 3. He got his jaw broke by Snow Bunny. Fuck out of here, fuck nigga. Chris G, that boy Pony get the sword. Listen, they been here touching my shit. I can't even find the sword right now. J Love is BG's bareback daddy. God damn. Oh Lord.
Mega probably broke in your house and stole that
I'm gonna
shit.
say this, and then I'm finna bust this move.
I'm messing with $2 ass niggas right there. $2 ass niggas right there.
You can't assume that Sony is gonna win next. What Microsoft has done so far with the Series X, it's ponies out there already talking about. You know what? Microsoft didn't change their game. I like what they're saying now. I want to get an X. I'm serious.
I'm impressed too by the way they've been aggressive lately.
Why wouldn't you be?
I'll be honest. I'm impressed with the aggressiveness they got going on here.
They revealed the specifications
People are changing their minds, bro. People are changing.
Shoot, it's more than what Sony has done. I mean, shoot.
Listen,
What y'all look here? Rain. There's only so much y'all can go off of. There's only so much y'all can goddamn go off of. Last of Us 2 ain't gonna protect you forever.
Are you crazy, bro?
Last of Us 2 ain't gonna protect y'all forever.
That's definitely gonna protect us from this.
Once that game comes and goes, what else you got going on there? You got Ghost of Tsushima. Once that comes and goes, what's going on there? But all that shit, when all that shit's gone, when are they gonna goddamn announce that console for y'all?
They're gonna
another Gears and Halo.
Teddy, what are you concerned about? We're in fucking February, mate. What are you concerned about?
It's in fucking February. Okay, shoot.
We're in February, bro.
And Xbox announced they shit. Goddamn.
Oh, so wait a minute. Let me give you a quotable. I don't know how old you men are. I don't know how old you gentlemen are. Let me give you a quotable. Power does not respond to that which is beneath
Nobody's
it. Nobody's
talking about power, sir. We're talking about marketing here.
Listen. Sony have been in a position of power for 6+ goddamn years. What are you talking about?
We're not talking power. We're not talking
One at a time.
Sorry. Let me go. Xbox. Let me put things into perspective. Can you imagine if Xbox did not reveal their fucking console last year? Can you imagine what would we be talking about right now? Xbox had to reveal the specs. They had to reveal the console. Sony don't have to do that. They've got 2 AAA games coming this year, fam. What are we doing?
Hold on one second.
The PlayStation 5 is gonna come.
They've got 2
AAA Game of the Year potential games coming out this year.
They got 2 AAA games coming to PS4, and that has absolutely zero context to do with PS5.
No, it has absolutely.
So they have no reason to advertise. They have no reason to advertise and show their new console and get their fans hyped up because they have 2 games coming.
We know it's coming, bro. We know it's coming. What are you talking about? We know it's coming this year, November. Most likely.
Let me pay these bills right quick. I gotta pay these bills.
That's the only thing you know.
All right, hold on. I gotta pay the bills.
Please stop it, bro.
Hold up. My man, McNeil J. Chris, my brother. He said, y'all sound foolish. LOL, the first man in the grave ain't a winner just because Microsoft showed don't mean Sony in trouble. Big Ike said casual will go with the stronger console.
We just said we want to see something.
No, nigga, you've been saying Sony's in trouble.
Hold on. Big Ike said casuals will go with the stronger console. None of your business. Z, how he betting stacks with a PSP Bluetooth mic? Mute him, please. He's killing my eardrum. You always tell when a person ain't using that shit. When Texas brings out the season brawler, shaking my goddamn head. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on. J Love jumped in here on
Motherfucker,
Busta Rhymes shit.
Goddamn mind. Pocket, like, bro,
Talking money.
Like, nigga, ain't nobody pocket watching you right now, bro. We ain't worried about that.
I got a career.
I got a career. I got a house and kids.
I don't know, man. Listen, I'm a ready. Listen, I can't listen. I'm a man of very low means. What are you talking about? I ain't got it. I'm fucked up, cuz. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, listen.
So this is going to be a moot point anyway.
Hey, listen, man. Listen. This is I didn't listen, ladies and gentlemen. I tried to have a show today with some real topics. I was assaulted.
Fun.
I think J Love made me an option for GRG. Like the Winter Soldier. You say that Russian fucking, when you read that Russian text of the Winter Soldier, he just go crazy. Yeah. He hopped in here swinging on everybody.
Code word.
My man. What's my man here? You love it, Davey. Shut up, Trey. We all know The Last of Us 2 will be remastered for the PS5. Fuck, nigga. I just want to hear the excuse when PS5 dog walks the Series X. That's the only unknown. We can see. I'm not saying it ain't. Shit, I might listen. I might be a reason why, because I'm buying one of them motherfuckers. I ain't tripping about that shit. I'm my own. But listen, tell you something. At the end of the day, we have fun with this shit. I'm gonna own everything. You know what I mean? I wish Nintendo made some more mature content, because I would get on there too. But until they get their policies together, and it ain't for me.
The entry level.
I would stay with my PlayStation. Xbox. Xbox got something hot. I'm there. PlayStation got something hot. I'm there. You know what I mean?
Nintendo always gonna have a market because they deal with the entry level.
Mobile coolers, it ain't for me. I'm not with that shit. You know I ain't with Mario Golf and Kirby and fine. But I mean, but I'm just saying we can't just say what's the foregone conclusion to the generation starts. You know, what if that bitch come out? Well, what if this motherfucker come out? It's $500, right? Another thing. What if the PS5 comes out? It's $500, and the Xbox Series X is $500. Whoa. You know what I mean? Let me say this before we go. Food for thought, right? Why Microsoft failed this generation and was totally disastrous, they went away with everything they did with the 360. And what was that? They stopped doing second and third party and marketing deals. So outside of getting because again, Gears, believe it or not, Microsoft didn't own that IP. That was a second and third party deal. So in between your Halo, Fable, and at the time it was what do you call it? Project Gotham. You got a Gears, you got a Ninja Gaiden, you got a Dead or Alive, you got a fucking Mass Effect, you got a Two Human, you got a Blue Dragon. They did all these great second and third party deals. Microsoft didn't do any of this generation. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, they totally went away from that. You know what I mean? So just say in the day, I don't know, but I hope they do, because it's better for gaming for me. And what does that make? Sony get on their A game. I keep saying these companies are at their best when they're battling back and forth, lobbying for a lot of dollars. And who wins at the end? Gamers. I don't give a fuck who sells 100 million consoles, who sells 50 million consoles. Like, I ain't passing. I don't give a fuck about that shit. We talk about it because it's gaming, but it's not that serious to me. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, because I'm gonna own both of them. Even when I was in my diehard bleed green shit, I had a PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? I had a PlayStation 4 day and date, $400 in line. You know what I mean? I ain't with all that shit, man. My man here, Sony Prophet don't need play that Neo 2 trial, fuck nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna download it. That's gonna be Saturday in the morning. I'm gonna download it right now. I'll be on this Saturday morning on Twitch. McNeil J. Chris. Facts, people, we still be talking about LLCs and waiting till E3 executives hold that console not to be revealed. My man P. Diddy popping off that P. Diddy puff. Microsoft owns Havoc and Azure. They can choke Sony out if they choose to. Yeah, they could, but it's a business, and they want their shit everywhere.
They're gonna use that to make money. They ain't gonna fucking hold that for themselves. That's ridiculous.
But it's a business. You know what I mean? If that was the case, they wouldn't put Minecraft on that motherfucker. Oh. You know what I mean? That's a damn sure console seller. But again, they want to make money, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, you know what I mean? It's a business. I'm gonna hop on that Neo though, you know what I mean? I'm damn sure gonna hop on that though. I'm gonna download it right now. I'll try that trial. I heard it was really hard. I ain't with them hard goddamn games. Man, I like to have fun. But ladies and gentlemen, listen, man, we about to go over to Twitch. I gotta get me a motherfucker. I gotta get me a shot of gin. And listen, you think my motherfucking live shows be cracking? My motherfucking Twitch streams be off the fucking hook. Niggas be
he says crazy shit all the time. You should hear this shit.
Nah, it be Buck with that shit.
Fucking
Buck be
crazy.
buying a bootleg liquor, all types of shit on the air.
What?
Yeah, you know what I mean? All types of shit.
These Sony's need to take a drink and calm their nerves, man. They getting kind of skittish right now.
Yeah, my man hopped in here and like, what? I own a home. I got a wife. I got a dog. I bet you 500. We gonna chop that shit up. Your ass is going up under the bus, fuck nigga. I like that. So let that nigga talk. Ain't talking that big take little bank shit. Let him talk.
Jay's a real man. Jay's a real one.
Yeah, I know. Let him talk. I love all the foolery and fuckery. Trust me.
Shout out to Jay, man. Shout out to Jay Love, man.
Yeah. Fuck nigga of the week right there. I love that shit.
Hey, Z, remember? And E3 TikTok, motherfucker.
No, I'm saying, listen, man, you got that's Mike. They gotta go. Listen, I don't want to see no flight simulator. I don't want to see no goat simulator. I don't want to see Ori.
Gotta show some game.
Bro, I'm telling you right now.
Show some shit back.
Bro, I'm keeping that little bit.
He's gonna sign the contract with Battletoads.
They got to. They better.
Yeah, listen, they've had to show games for the past 6+ years. You haven't done shit. Come on.
They better, but they ain't on all them studios before though.
Maybe when Fable ever comes out, he may sign that contract. That's a maybe though.
Yeah.
Until God of War 2 comes out, then he's right back on the.
Yeah, but why
I'm gonna have both though. I'm gonna have both. While niggas is doing that extra, I'm gonna have both as usual.
All right, Pizza. All right, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Hey, Rain, you hopping on that duty?
That duty?
I heard you was dog shit, Rain.
Dog shit, bro. I'm a noob.
I know you
got my training wheels on. I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
We're complaining. We about to talk right now.
Said you. All right, if I break your jaw, make sure you record that, bro.
Oh, I ain't worried about that, big fella.
I'm gonna rock with y'all.
Make sure you record that.
Ain't seen no more. We about to boot up right now.
But I'm on the PlayStation though.
No problem. Who that talking?
Chad, man.
Oh, okay, Chad. Listen. Let me drop my Activision ID in the chat. So you can hop in. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Fuck is my controller?
That's mine. I already had it.
Wait, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna drop my Activision ID right now. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, we going on Twitch. We gonna get it in. Pause. Like, hold on.
Dude, I put a whole.
Yeah. All right. For those who don't know, this is my Twitch channel, and then also, like I said, we got Amazon Prime. You can subscribe to the channel for free, and they be over there cracking. Yo, that motherfucker having a ball, bro. Where we at right here? Where the fuck the show at? Right here? I can't even find the show. Hold on. Where we at, right? Oh, where's the show?
Hey, that one dude came in the game room earlier. I kept dragging him up, and he wouldn't talk, and then he kept going back to the game room. Something I forget his name now, but.
Okay, all right. That's my look. That's my Twitch about to go there literally in 2 seconds. But my Activision ID. Hold on, I'm about to drop it in the chat. You looking at the chat? Look at the show chat.
Yeah.
This is my Activision ID.
Yeah,
right
yeah, I'm looking at it, bro.
This is my Activision ID. Hold on 1 second. My Activision ID. Let me get it for you. Download. Then Duty be having mad updates. God damn.
Yo, you be playing that whack ass game mode though, man. You don't be...
Exit. And I gotta do TDM, bro. With all that hiding.
Come on, man. You gotta play some confirmed kill or some domination. You don't even do the 10-man team deathmatch. You do the regular shit, man.
I'm a regular nigga.
Man, you gotta step your gun game up, man.
Hey, bro, you stop it. I can play that shit, bro.
Hey, you can I can join your party chat and
all that. Yeah. Well, we go Discord. I stay on Discord when we're talking. Next gen.
Oh, okay.
720. Hold up. Hashtag. Look at it right now. 655.
Hashtag fluid. Oh wait.
655. What is it? 655. 1536. Look. I just dropped. That's my Activision ID right there.
Hey, the wrecking crew about to pull up in a few minutes. The wrecking crew about to pull up.
Vaughn, don't start with that.
NVIDIA benchmark leaks.
Huh?
Hey Z, you got to sign a contract, Z.
Benchmark leaks with the new
Z, we need you to sign that contract, Z.
Hey.
Don't start with that Man of Steel shit.
All right, hold on. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going over live right now. Hold on 1 second.
Where Neith was at?
I don't know. He wasn't here. He was doing the show. What the fuck happened now?
I want that whole team from yesterday.
Bro, it's whatever, bro. Nah. You know, P. Diddy named me pretty.
His head was in the clouds.
We gonna see if you making the band tonight, motherfucker.
You sabotaged him too. Talking that Man of Steel, Batman v Superman shit. That's what fucked us up.
Hold on 1 second. I'm coming right now.
Hey, Buck, you got a few more times before I put you off my team and you be on the hit list too.
All right. Release the Snyder cut.
All right, here we go. Bam, bam. All right, bam, boom. All right, look, so
release the nasty cut.
Damn. Oh shit. Oh, that nigga's going crazy.
Hold on. We ain't on Twitch yet.
No, we on YouTube. Hold on, bro. I told you shit be going niggas ain't flirting shit already. Hold on, bro. God damn.
Hey, you tripping?
That was taken out of context.
Yeah, taking out my context. Well, what the fuck? Like, bro, hold on, Paul.
Hey, bro, I got 10 minutes. I'm downloading it, bro.
I'm okay. No problem.
Oh shit.
I sent you my what you call it? That's my
They gonna make me put my trousers down, man.
Oh shit! You're on that again?
I hear a dog. I hear a dog back there barking. Dog barking.
Yeah, my bad. Hold on.
Through the night, and he was like,
what's going on?
All right, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going over to Twitch right now.